Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction video. So we're going to start off doing the video with Ruben Amorim press conference reaction, have a little bit of a chat about Manchester United. Then we will move on to talk about the North London derby. Big up to everybody who voted on that poll. You said you wanted me to talk about the game on this channel, so I will do. So big up to every single one of you who's like and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to my YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I do plenty of Manchester United content, and also I talk about loads of different things as well. Like today, I showed you my 4K Blu-ray collection. So you're into them sorts of videos, make sure you're subscribing, and please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel and my Mr. Joshy J F1 channel. Links are in the description to this video, and also please find all the information if you wish to become a channel member today. That is pinned on top of the live chat, and it's also in the description as well. I have a level 1 membership and a level 2 membership, and yeah, so all the information is pinned on top of the live chat, and as I said as well, it's in the description to this video. But yeah, we're just getting started now with the press conference reaction. Now, if you're new to these press conference reaction videos, what I do is I react to Ruben Amorim's press conference, where we listen to it in the background on my personal phone, and then we stop it sometimes halfway through if I want to pull him out on anything, or if there's something I like to give feedback on. So yeah, basically that's it. But you know, I do enjoy doing these press conference reactions, even though they are a bit of banger mash waffle. I mean, let's get it right here. Yeah, and these press conferences at times are jarring to listen to. Seems like when Eric Ten Hag did them, they were jarring to listen to. But Ruben Amorim, when he's talking in these press conferences, he does talk a lot of sense. But maybe one or two times he does talk a bit about PR, but that's not down to him. That's down to the football club. I mean, let's get it right here. But yeah, but we will see what he's been saying to the media. But before we get started with the press conference reaction, I just want to say this game has now become even more important against Southampton, because as I am live, Manchester United are 15th in the Premier League. I repeat, 15th place in the Premier League. I mean, oh my goodness me, that is nowhere near sustainable for the standards of this football club. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? That is an absolute disgrace, yeah? 15th place. But at least you're not in the bottom three, Mr. Joshy J. But still, fucking 15th. This is not how I grew up watching Manchester United down in 15th place. What are we doing here? Seriously, real talk, what are we actually doing here? I mean, that is absolutely disgraceful and embarrassing at the highest level, honestly. I mean, wow, unbelievable, unbelievable. But big up to every single one of you who's lying and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel and you're into Manchester United's content, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. And also, if you wish to become a member of the channel, help fund my channel, where you can get like previews videos before anyone else, and also members only live videos, you know, a level 1 and level 2 membership. So Yeah, but all the information is pinned on top of the live chat and it's in the description as well. Also, you can find my football channel and my F1 channel in there as well. Now, in my analytics on my football channel, my Green Army YouTube Shorts videos have been getting insane views. You know, they have been doing better than any other YouTube Shorts. I mean, absolutely insane, honestly. Wow, unbelievable. But you know, Green Army, they are doing a bit better now since Wayne Rooney's left. So hopefully they're going in the step in the right direction, but they seriously need to pick up more wins soon. So yeah, I mean, Ruben Amorim, we know that in football, right, it does take time, but I'm not falling for this trust the process nonsense. I'm really not, because was that around before social media? No, it wasn't. And who does that? Arsenal fans. They go, trust the process. It's like, get out of here, man. What are we doing here? People, we don't do that on here. We keep it real. We keep it authentic. The authenticity. Yep. Because I am no brown envelope. You know, I am not sponsored by anybody. I am a fully independent channel. I'm not interested in having a panel on my channel, but maybe one or two guests I'll hang on and we can have a conversation. But a panel where you got about 5 or 6, 7 other people, no, no, no. Not for me, I'm afraid. But you're just a boring YouTuber now, Mr. Joshy J. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is my channel and I will do what I jolly well please. It's like, if you don't like my content, don't watch. It's as simple as that. But the real ones, they will carry on watching the contents because they like my content. So, and I'm happy to produce it. I really am. You know, I am a full-time content creator. I upload on this channel every single day, whether it's a short normal upload or a live stream. We post on this channel every day. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. Let's get to the chat now. Here we go. Oh wow, diehard United fan from Canada. I really like the vids you do. It just feels natural, but I honestly think that our good era right now may wear off quickly. I hope not. Oh, big up to you, Abby Y. That's absolutely amazing. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? Big up to you down I-14 Bosch. I do not mind. I enjoyed Michael rant last night. Ho, ho, ho. Yep. Well, that's Chelsea out of the top 4 then, and I am fuming about that miss another season without Champions League football. 3rd season, not good enough. I agree, completely agree with you, down I-14. Spurs could be 15th tomorrow. Yeah, they could be, 100%. We are only 3 points off from 8th spot for Chelsea tonight, and it's not good enough. No, it's not. Big up Geezer, Lego Head and his fangirls all celebrating like they've beaten Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Sums up that fan base, mate, honestly. 12 to 20, buddy. Oh, wow. Duhan's calling show about Manchester United. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sunshine FC for having me on her call-in show. I absolutely loved that. Talking to her about 5 minutes about Manchester United. That was unbelievable. But yeah, when I grow a bit bigger than that, we'll definitely look into doing call-in shows 100%. You know, I think on this channel we'll mainly do Manchester United, but on my football channel we'll do loads of different football teams. But this is a Manchester United channel. My bad, I was arguing with a Chelsea fan on Discord. Really? What? Wrong platform. Oh, right, I see. Oh, no worries. But anyway, big up to you. Thank you for coming in to the Mr. Joshy J show. 15th in the league then, mate. Hayden Cox. Big up to you, mate. It's just not sustainable whatsoever, mate, for the standards of this football club. Let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, I appreciate that, Day Night 14. We'll definitely look into doing that in the future. 100%. We really will. Right, let's see the notifications. Yeah, that's just emails. That's okay because I don't get calls on this phone. I only get calls on this one, my personal phone. But why are you using two phones, Mr. Joshy J? Because I can, okay? Because I can just have one for streaming and reply to any messages on my personal and stuff like that. So that's why I use two phones. But I agree with you, Hayden Cox, mate. Huge game tomorrow, honestly. I did say you should look for a girlfriend, mate. Didn't think it'd be on the 11th day of January. Things you wanted to do this year. Other YouTube do it as well, calling show. That's where I got it from. Yeah, I agree. It does sound like a great idea, but, you know, yeah, we'll definitely do it in the future, 100%, because I'll definitely look forward to doing that in the future. Like I said, as this is mainly a Manchester United channel, we just do Manchester United ones on this channel. And over on my football channel, we'll do multiple teams. But Mr. Joshy Jane Hayden Cox, why do you both do PR? We don't fucking do PR on here, I tell you. Anyone thinks we do PR on here, you are out of here faster before you say but. It's as simple as that. We do not do PR on here. Like I said on here, we keep it real. We keep it 100. We are authentic. My community is authentic. And if you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. But you're not even an elite YouTuber, Mr. Joshy J. Stop copying Lee Gunner and other YouTubers, Mr. Joshy J. Look, Lee Gunner is part of the Mr. Joshy J army. He is a subscriber of mine. So is Johnny Minerals as well. So a lot of elite YouTubers do follow my channel. And I'm smaller than them, but, you know, they still appreciate my content. Big up Sunshine, though. People can give their opinion about Manchester United and your views as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Day Night 14. But, you know, let's see in a minute if there's been any banger mash waffles spoken in this press conference reaction. And we got to listen to a bit of AFTV, haven't we? You know, because no doubt about it, they will be uploading fan cams later. Probably going to listen to Lee Gunner live as well, I suspect. We can hear him in the background. See if he's sarcastic. Like recently, he's been very sarcastic on his match reaction videos. They are hilarious, honestly. Lee Gunner, one of the most honest, authentic YouTubers on this platform. I just love the way he's not afraid to say it how it is. He said he never wanted Arteta from day one, and I can see why, because I feel Arteta is not going to get Arsenal over the line. I mean, let's get it right. What happens if they're going to raid you on YouTube? Well, basically, it means raids means that people from another stream just joined your stream. Like every time I redirect to Lee Gunner, he goes, bless up Joshy for the raid. So yeah, he sees when I've redirected to him. But yeah, basically that's what raid is about. See, you're learning something new every day, Day Night 14. You really are. But, you know, yeah, this press conference, I mean, some of them can be quite fun to listen to, but some of them can just be banger mash waffle. But they're mainly banger and mash waffle, to be honest. Let me think why they're banger mash waffle. Oh, yeah, PR. Because the football club tells the manager what to say. It's as simple as that. So any PR what's being mentioned, you know, I'm not always blaming Ruben Amorim for it. I'm mainly pointing the finger at this football club, to be honest. And I always will, to be honest, point the finger at the football club, because I hold my football club accountable, honestly, because I do not accept mediocrity in my football club whatsoever. You know, as a fan for 25 years now, it's like, why should I accept mediocrity? Because I won't at the end of the day. Okay, I will never accept mediocrity. I'll rather call the players out. What will your face look like tomorrow if we win, mate? It'd be like I'm ready to fucking punch something, honestly. Like that, mate. Fucking shaking in anger. Oh, that's what I'd be like, mate, if you beat us. But, you know, obviously, I'll give you free pass, though. You know, I'll be happy for you. But Stephen and my team, absolutely Stephen at the same time. Wow. It's just like that will not be sustainable whatsoever for the standards of this football club. Let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah. If we lose that, then it just goes to show these players do not care one bit. Opinion on Nottingham, I feel they will be a one season wonder, but they definitely show signs that we can do better with Ruben. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Abby Y. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J channel, by the way. If you're not subscribed already, why not consider subscribing? Because, you know, literally, will your emergency meeting be at 11, mate? I'll be back in my hotel room. I'll watch your emergency meeting with my girlfriend. Oh, okay, yeah, probably, because by the time, you know, I finished like the live watch on, then I expect I'll do a normal match reaction, then that'd be perfect timing. So yeah, it probably will be about that time, mate, I think. But yeah, Abby Y, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? If you're interested in me talking about loads of other teams, then subscribe to my football channel. Link is in the description to this video. And also, if you wish to, like, anyone who wishes to become a member today, you can find that pinned on top of the live chat. I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So, yeah, you can pick what level you want. And it doesn't matter what level you have because, you know, whether you're level 1, level 2, you'll still get early access to new videos. If you're on level 2, you know, you get members only live streams. So, yeah, all the information pinned on top of the live chats. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you for subscribing, Abby Y. Much appreciated. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J Army. Show some love, yeah, for Abby Y. As in, I got a new subscriber in the Mr. Joshy J Army. Get in. Which channels that person subscribed to? My football channel. Nice. Welcome. Absolutely. Welcome to my football channel. But yeah, so, but this game's huge. I mean, if we lose that, then we're in real trouble, honestly. But you won't get relegated, Mr. Joshy J, because Manchester United are an elite football club, Mr. Joshy J. I've actually been subscribed here for like 1 or 2 months now. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. But anyway, thanks to you for subscribing to my football channel, because I did a live reaction. Yep, absolutely. Welcome to the football channel, because I did a live reaction last night in the Liverpool Nottingham Forest game. Well, Forest versus Liverpool. Because on that channel, I talk about loads of different futsal teams, mainly on here. I just talk about Manchester United and do other things apart from football as well, which my community seems to enjoy that because, you know, as this is my main channel, it doesn't always have to be a football channel, but it's mainly Manchester United's content on this channel. So, yeah. But anyway, Abby Y, big welcome, Bosh. And thank you for being part of the Mr. Joshy J. army, which much appreciated. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, Ruben Amorim, we will get to the press conference in a minute. But I just enjoy the interaction with my community, because we got plenty of time. It's not like I'm in any hurry, to enter the stream, because I'm really not, because we got plenty to look forward to, listen to AFTV, a bit behind the scenes of AFTV. Like I said, if Lee Gunner's uploaded his fan cam, I'll probably listen to that in the background. So yeah, plenty content to come this evening. So make sure you are subscribing. Much appreciated. But, I'm looking forward to the game. Now, I expect Manchester United to win the game about 3-0. Seriously. If we don't win 3-0, I will be steaming at the highest level. I mean, a 1-0 victory wouldn't be the end of the world, but you got to be winning these matches out 3-0, because no disrespect to Southampton, they've been very, very, very poor this season, Southampton. So, yeah, it's unfortunate for my subscriber Hayden Cox. It really is, because all he wants to do is see his team play good football, at the end of the day. So, yeah. But, yeah, I look forward to listening to these fans, see if they have to chat any crap, because usually on AFTV, all you get is them talking absolute bollocks, honestly. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. Yeah. But anyway, without further ado, let's get to the press conference, shall we? Ruben Amorim press conference. Now, let's find out if there's been any PR spoken, or is it going to be a very chilled out press conference? So either way, let's get to it. Mr. Joshy J, here we go. Right. Ruben Amorim press conference, here we go. The Southampton game.
Ruben, you said to me before that you didn't have a problem getting up for really, really big games against big opponents, but doing it game after game after game is an issue. Does that mean you're concerned about playing Southampton tomorrow, because they're obviously not having the greatest season?
Fucking heck, we should not be afraid of playing Southampton, man. I mean, come on, man, seriously. I mean, no disrespect to Southampton, but no doubt about it, they have been the worst team in the league this season. So we have to get a hatful of goals against them, surely. I feel a 4-1, 4-0, especially since we beat them 3-0 with Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato from Toy Story. Yeah, talking of Toy Story, I'm a huge Toy Story fan anyway. But how can you like a Toy Story when you're 32 years old, Mr. Joshy J? Because I can, okay? I can like whatever films I like. It's as simple as that, at the end of the day.
Yes, I'm always concerned because we didn't have during these games the consistency in performance, in results. So I'm always worried. It's my job to be worried. But we have to face the Southampton in the same way that we face Liverpool and Arsenal, for example. So that is the goal. Not more, not less. Face that game, but understanding that they are different games and people expect us to win, and that changes things when you have the pressure to win.
Oh, big up Glimpse HC. Yes, I do remember you, mate. Welcome back, mate. Yeah, I've been seeing your community tab posts recently. You've been posting a lot about Hull City, I see. But yes, I remember you. Your football club not having the best of seasons, mate, aren't they, unfortunately?
That is the pressure that we want, and sometimes it's harder to cope with that pressure, because against Arsenal and Liverpool, no one was expecting us to beat that teams. But now it's different, so we have to be prepared for that pressure. We need that pressure to improve as a team, and we need to face the game in the right way.
Before Gareth Southgate became England manager, people used to talk about.
Yeah, you're just ahead of the Green Army, mate, because the Green Army are bottom of the Championship. So, yeah, you're just ahead of Plymouth Argyle.
The weight of the England shirt, and that was why the team never did as well as the ability of the players. Does that have an impact at a club like Manchester United that has been used to winning so much that the demands are so high, yet the reality is different?
I think we, of course, this is, you feel the pressure of the club, but in this moment, I think I don't feel that pressure, because in the last years we didn't won the league, and you can understand if you follow this club.
He says he doesn't feel the pressure, but surely deep down inside he does feel the pressure. I mean, come on. Managing Manchester United is a massive job, so surely he does feel the pressure. I would think so anyway.
In the past, if you don't win one year the league, you must win in the next year. I don't feel that pressure. We have to bring that pressure to us, because outside the fans are amazing. I don't read what you wrote, guys, so I don't feel that pressure. I just want to win, and to feel that pressure in the future. We need to win. We need to win titles, and we need to win games. In this moment, we just have to win games.
Ruben, how much have you learned about the character of your players, especially over these last two games? Looking into this Southampton, what can you draw from these last two experiences?
I think this.
No, don't worry about it. Comment away. I'll get back to the chat in a minute. So you're not interrupting at all, mate. I'll just carry on listening to this, and I'll get back to the chat in a minute.
This next game will teach me more from my players than the last two. So I'm really focused on to see what kind of game we are going to play tomorrow. So I will learn more tomorrow.
Just on that, can you say why would you learn more then?
Like I said, because there is no expectation for us in the last two games. No one believed that we can do a great performance or winning a game.
I mean, I didn't think we were going to get anything against Liverpool. I thought maybe Arsenal was going to be a bit older, but there you go. The players decided to turn up. Now, I want to see the same against Southampton. No excuses whatsoever.
But now they are expecting us to win and to play well. So I will learn more this game.
On Marcus Rashford, and that's last time in this one as well. But how much would you like to see a resolution with this situation, as far as where it's at, what's going on at the moment?
I just want to win tomorrow. My focus is to win tomorrow. I will choose the players that I think they are the best to win the game tomorrow. So I'm just focused on that.
Yeah. Ruben, talking about this sort of pressure of tomorrow, two big results against teams where you maybe had to soak up pressure. How different does the performance need to be in a game where you're expected to take the initiative?
It's different, because I think the most difficult thing to train in one team is the way you build with the ball. And we, in the final third, the way we play, you create situation. That is what a big team should do very well. But for that, we need also time to train. And I think we have for a long time a lack of goals. And because we don't spend a lot of time during games in the last third with the ball. We did it against Nottingham, also Bournemouth. We have situations, but we need to improve in that part of the game. And I understand that in this moment is okay to play like that against. We divide the game against Liverpool, but Arsenal we wait for the game. We wait for the opportunity. And in the future, you cannot play like that. And I know that, but we need time to build a different way of playing. Now we are focused on different things. And then in the future, we are going to focus a lot on that. But this game, the fans will expect more from us, and we have to deliver or try. But the most important thing is to fight in the game and to play the game. And in the end, win the game.
Last question in this section.
Of course, we need to win the game. 100% we have to win. Anything else is just not sustainable whatsoever.
First, do you think with the last two performances that you've turned a significant corner in terms of the development of the team and where you're heading?
We'll see tomorrow. I think tomorrow will tell us more from our team than the last two games. So let's wait until tomorrow.
Because you just don't know what the mindset's going to be from these players, do you? I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? You have no idea what the mindset is going to be. I mean, they could play the same like they did against Arsenal and Liverpool, or they could go back to being absolutely crap like what they have been most of the season. So you just don't know what you're going to get, do you? I mean, Southampton are not won at Old Trafford for about, 9 years or something?
Given the performances of Van der Goal and Collier coming on as a sub, has he given you a selection headache for Southampton?
All the a lot of players had to think this week. Toby is training really well. He has a lot of pace. He likes to learn, so it's one more option for tomorrow.
Well, quite a sensible press conference, I would say. Yeah. Right, let's get back to the chat. Mr. Joshy J. Kant stands at Rashford. Why are you lying? Because I can. This is my YouTube channel and I'll do what I jolly well please. Love your shirt, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Rashford is Mr. Manchester and done things for charity. Mr. Joshy J. Kant stands Rashford. At Hayden Cox, yeah, number 10. Cheers, Saturday Night 14 for sharing Michael.ChelseaFC's channel. You played Southampton. Yeah, we could listen to that actually. Yeah, I might listen to that in a second. Media asked stupid questions in press conference. Why do you think that is Saturday Night 14? Oh yeah, PR. That's why. But Southampton have a new manager and we'll get a bounce. Well, hopefully not, mate. In this game, anyway. Other games, yes, but not in this game. I'm sorry to say. We won't, mate. We have lost our first 3 Premier League games under this new guy. Yeah, true. I mean, so far, you've only won 1 game, haven't you, mate? Which is nowhere near good enough. But some good news today that your ownership or sporting director has stepped down. So that's a positive in the right direction for your football club, I say. But too little, too late. I will strip naked at Old Trafford if we win. That's how confident I'm not winning. Hayden Cox. Absolutely landing it there in the live chat. Oh, wow. Hello, Kai. Big up to you, mate. Good evening to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate, as always. Big up to you. Right, let's listen to C. Is it on here? It should be on here, shouldn't it? Southampton FC press conference. Yes, Saints have just uploaded it on their YouTube channel 27 minutes ago. Hayden Cox joined too. Oh, wait, what? Hayden, yeah, I know, I won't get anywhere with those current players. Nice, mate. Hope he doesn't do PR. Yeah, it's a 13-minute press conference, so we can listen to it. We got plenty of time. So let's go. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? So yeah, let's go. Right, we will have a listen, and I'll get back to the chat in a minute. We are on 4 likes. Hit the like button. It helps more people see the channel. Absolutely, Danny like 14. Absolutely. Right, let's go.
Good stuff. It's been an interesting week at Southampton. Henrik Kraft, the chairman, is no longer the chairman, and Dragan Solak is the chairman. What have you made of what's going on?
No, they informed me about this change, and that's it. For me, it doesn't change anything. No, I keep working, and that's it.
Just so I know that things.
That's very sensible. You know, he didn't give anything away to the media at all then, did he? You know, he just said carry on business as usual. See, that is not PR, and that's straight talking. I mean, wow. Simply, what a way to answer in the media. Just say carry on as usual.
Maybe aren't going quite so well here.
No, I don't want to speak about that. No, I just they let me know that they are changing the chairman. That's it.
Yeah, Dragon's talking about strength.
Again, clever. He's refusing to give anything away, isn't he?
Our football management team as well. Does he mean that you want a director of football to work with? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know what to respond. No, I
See, absolutely brilliant. He's refusing to be bullied into submission. Wow. Big up to him for that. Yeah, and the Southampton manager, Yurick.
concentrated about Manchester United, and I think about Manchester United. In this moment, I don't think about other things.
So you're not telling him I need a director of football at all?
No.
What are your thoughts about Manchester United, and what is the team news? Is Flynn Downs going to be okay to play in this game?
Flynn Downs did first training yesterday, and he's okay, and we will see if he can play from the beginning or later. But it's okay. And Manchester United, they changed the manager, they changed the style of the play, and they are playing 3-4-3 like Amorim did in Sporting Lisbona, and I think they are trying to find the right way.
Do you have any other fitness or illness issues affecting selection for this game?
No, I think we are everybody fit. We're everybody okay.
You had a really good win over Swansea in the FA Cup. Could that be a spark, do you think, now for your remainder of your season?
Hang on, journalist. Let's get this right here. That was the Championship side. All of a sudden, you think Southampton back in business? Nah, get out of here, man. These journalists ask such dumb questions. It annoys the shit out of me.
No, it was a good game. I just, like I said, we did some good things, and there's also things to improve. And we know that it's different play against Swansea and against Manchester United, but we are preparing well, and we will see tomorrow.
Yeah, you were using Tyler Dibbling as a striker against Swansea. Is that something you might look at doing again at Old Trafford?
No, I think in this moment now, I think he's better when he play more forward, because he don't have to do too much defensive work, and he's ready to score, to go 1-against-1, and for now it's okay for him.
Ivan Dibbling obviously is such a good player. A lot of other Premier League clubs are looking at him. Manchester United are one of them. What would you say to any other Premier League team who wants to sign Tyler Dibbling?
No, I think that we have some good players, and good players have to stay here.
You think for his interest, for his career, it's best that he stays here for the time being?
Absolutely, because I think he needs to play to getting better, to improve, and I think for him it's best to stay here, of course.
Walker Peters is in the final 6 months of his contract. Are you confident that he will sign another contract, or do you think he may leave in this window?
I don't want that he leave. This is for sure, and I think he's a very good player. And I think with me, he did really good games. And for me, I will be happy that he stay here.
What do you think your chances are of winning at Old Trafford?
We will try. I think we have chances. We will try.
Growing up, we
Well, if our players perform like what they've done most of the season, then you have every chance, mate.
Were you ever a Manchester United fan as a boy or as a young man?
No, I wasn't.
Looking at the table, Ivan, obviously it's looking quite bleak. Are you an optimist? What do you think about your chances?
No, we know what situation is it, and only thing I want to do is improve the team to be more competitive. And tomorrow we will think about Manchester and then about Nottingham, and we are thinking about only game to game.
And what have you made of United under Amorim so far? Obviously, he's a young, talented manager, and he's starting to do quite well.
Yeah, they did some good games, some bad games. It's normal when you change the style of football, and he was really good at Sporting Lisbona, and I think he will do a good job.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. You joined the club.
Right, let's get back to the chat. We will carry this on in a second. What's the geezer name? Yurik or something? Ivan Yurik, mate. What is the highest like on their live stream? Right, so I think the highest like is we had about 8 or 9 or 10 likes. I think that is the highest like, I think, in the past. No PR so far, not sustainable, mate. Shocking question. Was you a Man United fan when you was young? Yeah, I know, Hayden Cox. Tell me about it, mate. What do you think our final position is going to be this season? I'm feeling 6th or 7th. You are... Who do you support again? Abby White? I'm not too sure if you said on here, but, you know, are you a Forest fan? Because you are a Forest fan. I think you're going to finish in the top 4, to be honest. But, yeah, let me know what fan you are. But, yeah, let's continue with this press conference.
Roughly a month ago. What do you think you've learned so far about the group of players and also the challenge of managing in the Premier League?
I think it's a great opportunity. I think we can create something really good. Of course, I need the time, but I think I have a clear idea what we need, what kind of the player what we need, what kind of the player are in Premier League, and I think with the time we can create really good things.
You're a very experienced manager. You've managed abroad for many years. Experiencing for you the Premier League for the first time, how do you find it? What's the biggest challenge? What do you enjoy the most?
No, they are completely different than Serie A because it's less tactical, much more intensity. I think the better players physically. The big difference is like physically, no, they are much stronger, and that's the big difference between Serie A and Premier League.
Every January transfer window is important, but because the club in the last 2 years they got relegated, they got promoted. Now you're in a relegation battle again. How important this January transfer is for the club for the upcoming few years?
No, I think after 3 weeks or 1 month, I have a pretty clear idea what kind of the player we need, and if somebody came in this moment, it would be great to create something important.
Can you imagine watching United a few times under the former manager? What do you notice under Ruben Amorim? What's the biggest improvement?
No, I was watching him live when they play against Atalanta.
Why do these journalists keep asking the managers what they think about the opposition? I don't get that. I really don't. Stop talking about the opposition, yeah, and just focused on Southampton. I mean, dear me, what are we doing here, people? These journalists chat absolute bollocks, honestly. It annoys the shit out of me. Always a United fan. Oh, right, okay. Opinion on Musk's idea to buy Liverpool. To be honest, I cannot see them selling, to be honest, the FSG group, but it would be interesting. Yeah, I mean 6 or 7. I think realistically that needs to be our aim this season now, Abby. Why, to be honest, I think realistically that has got to be the position we aim to finish in. But still not good enough, because realistically we should be competing for the top 4, where our realistic standards should be fighting for Premier League titles. I mean, let's get it right here, yeah? Because growing up, that's what I knew Manchester United to be doing, competing for titles. Anyway, let's continue with this press conference. Let's go.
And they're like 3-4-3 classic, we can say. With Sporting Lisbon, it was like almost perfection. And I think he wants to do the same thing in Manchester United.
It's been a long 9 years for Southampton since they managed to beat Manchester United. It was Old Trafford 9 years ago. For the Southampton fans, can they dream about them?
I'm optimistic. We can do it. Good game. The guys are working well. They are a little bit more confident after the Swansea game, and we will see tomorrow.
And you got Man United, you got Nottingham Forest, and Newcastle. Very difficult games. How do you prepare for those?
No, what I noticed here, every game is really difficult. And I was delighted with Brentford the other day, like way of playing, style, intensity, everything. And I think every game, like, is really high level.
Ivan, the conversations you had last week when you sat down with the board to talk about the squad and what you found and what they need, how is that relationship been from Dragan or the board listening to you, taking what your knowledge is to share? Have they responded positively? Are you confident that you're going to get things shaped how you want?
No, I think it's fundamental. No, I have my idea. I think that after 3 weeks, 1 month, I know what we need. I tell them what I need, what I think it's we have to do, and it's not easy now. But I think the whole club is with that idea now to create something.
Nobody wants to be relegated, but the position is very difficult. You want to make things happen here. Do you think you have to plan to go down to come back up? How can you plan if you don't know where you are?
No.
I'll let you answer that one, Hayden Cox, if you're still in the line chat, mate. Michael Chelsea linked to another kid. Are you still watching, Hayden Cox? What do you think is that question? He says, they just said, are you planning to go down then come back up again? What's your thoughts on that, mate, if you're still listening to it? Expressions has released his video geezer. He's getting in touch like Snoop Dogg is touching his gal. Wow. I'll have to check that out later. We'll listen to that in a bit. But yeah, plenty of time to listen to that and tell you.
I'm planning like that we have both good players.
There we go. I'll just say that on the screen for you, mate. So here, mate, I think if we go down, we need to come back up and spend money on Premier League quality players and strikers. I agree, your board simply did not do enough in the summer, which is why, unfortunately, you find yourselves in this situation.
With characteristic to play in Premier League, and we will see. We are thinking about Manchester United, and then we will think about Nottingham, and we will see what happens.
How are you now with the levels of fitness that the players have? Are they getting to the fitness levels you want?
No, with the playing games, with the trainings, I think they are starting like to do the things like I want to do, and it's normal. It's just like attitude to do the things. If you are training like with intensity, with pressing, with aggressiveness, and then you will play like this.
Lots of people always want to talk about Tyler Dibbling, but I like talking about Mateus Fernandes, who I think is terrific. He's going to play against Ruben Amorim. He was his manager at Sporting. He made a big difference to you against Swansea. How good can Mateus Fernandes be?
No, the other day we had like three strikers with Matthias, Sulemana and Dibling. They're really young and they did really well. I think Matthias has everything to become a very good player now because he can run, he's technical, he's strong, he can play more position on the pitch and I really like him.
And Kamaldeen's revival, his improvement in recent weeks and opportunities. Tell me about why that's important for you, for the club, to get Kamaldeen playing more.
Oh, I think at Rennes and France, he was really good. And sometimes it's like this, the things that doesn't go well and you have some problems or everything. But I think he's good. He's fast. He's a technique. He can do it well. And his attitude in these 3 weeks was excellent. And the other day he did really good game to score and assist and do other things like pressing, running, everything maybe that he missed before.
How hard has it been for Cameron Archer? You keep leaving him on the bench. He was playing before you arrived. Have you had conversations with Cameron about where he needs to improve?
No, he's improving. I think so. I think so in the moment.
Yeah, Archer. I think he's been one of the better Southampton players this season. And obviously, I think Ryan Manning has been playing well as well. Obviously, I got Ryan Manning's match-worn shirt because I won that on an auction last season. I got the EFL Championship home shirt, Southampton home shirt from last season with Ryan Manning on the back.
I won't. I saw one Cameron last 10 days, very good, very nice. He did well when he came against Swansea. He has to work, that's it, and he will have his chances.
I know Manchester United are big favourites, you know that, but they've lost their last 3 home league games.
Well, I like to fucking think so. Let's get it right. Playing at Old Trafford. I mean, come on. I like to think we are favourites.
That first 20 minutes tomorrow night for you to keep everything quiet has to be really important, doesn't it?
No, we can think about that like everything quiet, and we can think even that we can do something in the first 20 minutes. And I want that my team play like with confidence, aggressiveness, and try to do something.
You talk about hopefully adding some quality players into the squad. Are you still in a position where you need to reduce the size of the current squad before you can bring someone in?
Yeah, we have to reduce. We will see this 10 days, 2 weeks, what can happen. I think there is a position in the squad that we need to bring something, and we will see.
You've obviously got a lot of knowledge of the Italian market. You could go and find some loan players from abroad. Is that somewhere that you may look to find a few gems of players?
No, for us it's not easy situation. This is the important thing, that we have 6 points, that we are last, and it's not easy to convince a really good player to come here. But we need motivated player, and market Italian. It's I think it will be more like that in Italy they buy English player, like we saw Conte. He's bringing the player to Napoli because the English player, I think, our level is higher than in Serie A.
Max Cornet is still currently at the club. He's spoken about maybe he could go back to West Ham. Is that something that might still happen? Is he someone who, if he does stay, will factor into your plans?
No, I said my opinion to him and to club.
Abby White, if Leicester can beat them, I think we can beat them. If we drop points, my Manchester team will be blue. That's interesting.
And we will see what will happen in these 2 weeks.
You were there at the under-21s game when Wellington was playing. What did you make of his performance and the kind of player he could be for Southampton?
I think he's like not in the great physical condition. I want that he attack more, but technically and defensively he's good, and we will see.
The left back Ryan Manning, we saw him playing against Swansea. I thought he had quite a good game. What did you make of his performance?
No, he did well.
I just mentioned Ryan Manning as well.
Great guy and good player, and important for us.
who we may see a little bit more. He gives you a different option to Kyle Peters because obviously Kyle's right-footed and Ryan's left-footed.
But sometimes I like have like right-footed on the left side because of the 1-against-1, and you can create things like against Crystal Palace or something like that. No, and Kyle can play on the right side or left side, and it's the same.
Armel had a touch-up. I think a lot of people were surprised he wasn't on the bench against Swansea because he's been on the bench in Premier League games. What's the current situation with him?
No, we will see in these 2 weeks. There's a good things of Bella, and there is the things that I'm not happy, not satisfied, and we will see that he can be better in these 2 weeks, and then we will decide.
Interesting. Now, not really any PR spoken about there. Only mainly from the journalist, really, but that Southampton manager, Jurek, he spoke very sensible, I think. So, yeah, it's like, why do all these big clubs have to do PR for? Why can't they be like teams who are not the big six and not do any PR? I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. All Sunshine FC's line. I'm going to say hi to her if she's live.
With City, but they're not playing Bournemouth anytime soon. Let's go to Forest now. I'm clicking to
Sunshine FC, great YouTuber.
I want to see what's going on here.
Better catch up can do one. Refuse to play.
Forest.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in, I'll be singing that tomorrow, mate. I'll send videos. Bye. Stop talking to your girlfriends, Mr. Joshy J.
That's not easy, bro. That's not easy. That is not easy for Nottingham Forest. Hey Jay, big up. I know all the Arsenal fans are happy. Big up comments. Big up Joshy J. Thank you guys so much. Glad you're here. We're talking table. We're talking what teams need to do. We're talking.
There you go. She just said big up for Mr. Joshy J. Big up to Sunshine, mate. Make sure you go and subscribe to her. Manchester United fan as well. So yeah. But that press conference, yeah, I was impressed with that. Of course, I don't usually always listen to the opposition press conferences. That was enjoyable, refreshing to not hear hardly any PR. Oh, here we go. 13 minutes ago, Lee Gunners uploaded his fan cam. Arsenal 2, Topsters 1. Bored Lee Gunner fan cam. Paint watches Arsenal. So, yeah, we got to listen to this. But how will we beat them when they have world-class players like Ramsdale, and Aaron Ramsdale? Wow, that's a bit of a surprise comment, Abby White. That wasn't expecting a but comment from you. That's hilarious. But yeah, anyway, let's listen to what Lee Gunner's got to say. This is going to be gold, honestly. I always look forward to listening to what Lee Gunner's saying. Here we go. Let's listen to him. Turn it up. This is good. I love this. You wait for it. He's going to say, we are smoking that something pack.
North London is clapped pack. We are smoking the North London is clapped pack. Paint watches Arsenal dry.
North London watches packs. We are soaking the North London watches pack. North London watches Arsenal dry. Oh, what a title, man. What a fucking title.
Most boring North London derby I think I've ever watched.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, was it?
However, it is the history of the top Spurs. Hold that. Hold that. Another 3 points. It better lead to a title because Jesus Christ, we were all falling asleep watching that. Anyone who
Miss
actually
Sunshine,
survived the
oh,
whole game,
girlfriend.
give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a standing ovation. Yeah, because that was horrible. Honestly, we play like that against Aston Villa, it's going to be a long day. Yeah, they've just beaten Everton 1-0 at Goodison. But anyway, let's go through the performances. Big up to everyone who's locked in as well. Smash the like button. 113,450 on the sub count. Give yourself an up.
You're flying, mate. You're flying, Lee Gunner, on the subs recently.
A pat on the back. Bless up to everyone who is subbing. Emergency meeting is coming up. It won't be an all-nighter because I need 9 hours sleep, not a 9-hour meeting, mate. Yeah, right. That was a hard watch. A very hard watch. Corner again, ole. Corner.
See, he always says this. He says it won't be a long stream. Then he ends up doing fucking like 7, 8 or 9 hours. It's mad. He never sticks to his words. It's like he gets too drawn into streaming and he goes on and on and on. But unreal work rate. Fair play.
Corner. Oh, before we get into the players, pause. All these top gooners, tippity top reds.
Tippity top, tip top reds. I love that saying, honestly. That saying's hilarious.
They love consistency. Robbed. Arsenal. PGMOL has an agenda.
I think it's safe to say, actually, Spurs were the one who could have been robbed because that shouldn't have even been the goal because it came off the Arsenal player last. So it should have been the goal kick. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. Why was there no VAR check on that? Mad. Absolutely crazy. Let's get it right.
Refs hate us. We're ref different. Cool. You wanting consistency tonight then after that corner was given and it weren't a corner and the ref was looking straight at it?
Yeah, I agree. Should have not been a goal.
And then we scored from it. You want consistent? Oh no, of course you don't, because it's against Tottenham and it's for Arsenal. Now this is why stop listening to these people that cry about referees. This is why I don't moan about refs.
Yeah, I know, Michael. It wasn't a corner either, mate.
But they're crap for everybody. Yeah, at the weekend we got a penalty that weren't a penalty. At the weekend, Delo got a second yellow, weren't a second yellow, never touched him. We still didn't win the game. But anyway, it's what it is, isn't it? Today we got the result. We're 4 points behind Liverpool. We've gone above Nottingham Forest, yes. Woohoo! We're above Forest. 2 points above Nuno. We've got the same amount of league wins as him. Yes, you heard correctly. We have got the same amount of league wins as Nuno at Forest. They have a better striker than us, but we'll get to them in a second. Goalkeeper didn't really have anything to do, really, did he? Didn't really have a great deal to...
No, apart from that one bad kick out he did, really. But apart from that, nothing really to do, was there for David Raya? Because he wasn't really tested too much.
Dude, Lewis Skelly. First North London derby for the first team. What a performance. Well done to you, fella. Yeah, well done to you.
Yeah, he was good.
Were outstanding today. Fair play to you, mate. Yeah, you were quality. Yeah, and the thing is, this is what it is here. This is why I look at things sometimes from a different lens. The goggles, the Jurgens. I look from a different lens. You can't just rush these players in. Yeah, it's nice sometimes. Yeah, just go on, throw the lads in, throw all the kids in, put all the kids in the team. Yeah, and sometimes when the team is so shit, yeah, just go and do it. See what they do, sink or swim in it. But the fact that he played so well today is because of a number of reasons. Number one, he's played quite a lot of game time recently, so he's up to that sharpness, like proper match sharpness. Number two, he actually understands what that game means to the fan base. Not that I give a shit. I couldn't care less. Tottenham are shit. They've always been shit. And they're not my rival. I say it all the time. they're not my rival. However, for the fan base, the majority of them, even though they were down the lane on the 14th of May, North London together, unicorns and sparkles and all that crap. They do get a bit giddy when we beat Tottenham, which is cool. Fair play. Do what you got to do, innit? But he's played in our youth academy and he's played Tottenham multiple times for youth academy level, so he actually understands it as well. He's grown up in the academy. He's in the first team. He's gassed. Yeah, he's absolutely buzzing that he's starting. And he puts that performance in, mate, you were quality today. Yeah, fair play. Now do that again, please. Yeah, do that again. Let's go to the opposite side. Timber. I thought he was pretty poor in the first half, kept giving the ball away.
Yeah, he was a bit poor in the first half year in Timber. I have to agree.
That pass from Spence, that Travella pass from Spence, that was him giving the ball away. But I thought the longer the game went on, the better he got. I thought he was quality second half. Locked off Sonny. Didn't even know he was on the pitch in the second half. Centre back Saliba was a bit iffy today. However, Gabriel, he got man of the match, I think. He's not my man of the match, although he's very close to being man of the match. He made 2 unbelievable blocks today. Their clearances for Solanke, one from the Jed Spence pass and then another one in the second half. Yeah, unbelievable clearance.
North London United forever. I mean, the state of it, Michael, Chelsea FC. I mean, on the 14th of May, North London United, I mean, that was a dark day for football, mate. I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely pathetic. But you know why they're doing it for, don't you? PR, money. It's like, would any other teams do it? Would Real Madrid fans do it? Support Barcelona? Nope. Would Celtic fans support Rangers? Nope. Just imagine if they did that. Somebody would track down your address and I'll be with you within about an hour. And I tell you what, you better get out your property real quick, yeah? Otherwise they'll fucking destroy it.
It's fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. Obviously, he was involved in the goal. I know it's gone down as an own goal. After about 50 billion corners, time wasting, taking a minute and a half to take corners and free kicks and all that crap again. We actually eventually scored one. Set piece again, hello. But he was very good today. Midfield, Thomas Partey. That's my man of the match. That is my man of the match. Fair play to you, mate. That's what happens when you play in midfield. Play him at right back, and we never win. Play him in midfield is the best midfield on the park. Pretty fucking obvious, isn't it? I don't need 15 million quid. Well, I'd like 15 million quid a year, but I don't need coaching badges. Yeah, and fucking all this tactical crap and fucking set piece coach and this and that and all the analytics and all of this to know that Thomas Partey is our best midfielder.
Arsenal won nothing in 6 years. Arteta's confident Liverpool will win the league.
Anyway, Declan Rice, Decline Rice, Declan Couscous turned into Declan Jollof today. Played very well today. Very well.
Yeah, he did.
Them 4 players that I've mentioned, Gabriel, Skelly, Partey, Rice, head and shoulders above the rest of that team because the rest of them, old my days. Yeah, Timber was all right. Saliba wasn't too bad.
Is still missing a handful.
But now let's go to the
chances. Just seen it on Match Today games.
I'm club captain. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
More arm weight.
Yeah, like Odegaard, I thought he was abysmal. Honestly, I don't think he did much at all. To be honest, Martin Odegaard is shocking.
Then goals. More arm waves in this game.
Half legs.
Than goals since April. Stop doing that. Give the armband to Gabriel. Yeah. And put a transfer request.
Yes, it is at BY. We've already done that.
You are shit. My daughter is 15 and I swear she can strike a football a lot harder than you can. This guy is awful. I don't want to hear no chat. I'm sick to death of it. I've been saying it for the longest. This guy's a
no win for Moisey on his Everton return. Yeah, shame that.
He really ain't. Anyway, let's go out to the left wing. Sardinio. I told you he's the best finisher at the club. He proved that again today. However, He's been absolutely awful for months. But fair play, you took the chance and you said, nah, I ain't passing to that scrub, that German donkey in midfield, because he is always in midfield. He's never in the penalty box for a cross. I'm not passing it to him. He'll miss it anyway. So he slapped it straight in. Excuse me. Got a little bit fortunate that it bounced and the keeper got his palm of his hand to it, but it bounced just as it got there. But a good finish. Well done, Trossard, man. Well done. And we went in 2-1 at half time. But yeah, he was pretty good today. He was pretty good today. It wasn't an amazing performance from him, but he was pretty good today. On the other side, oh my days. Oh my days. Raheem Shillings.
If Arsenal had a striker, like
send him back to
they were the
Chelsea,
one
please.
4-1. I agree.
Send him back. Absolute shit show. You haven't seen the best of me. How many times have I said on here, we have, mate. You owe Kevin De Bruyne 3/4 of your wages that you've earned since you joined Man City. We did see the best of you, mate, at Man City. Yeah, and that was because Kevin De Bruyne was laying him on the back stick and he was tapping him in. Let's just be real with it. That guy, right in the first half, after about 8 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, yeah, there was a ball played through to him. Yeah. And what was he doing? He stopped running. You're through on goal, mate. What are you doing? Second half, he was a calamity second half, but he got locked up by Jed Spence in the first most of it. Second half, him and that German giraffe, bruv, them two Chelsea scrubs. We have got 2/3 of Chelsea's strike force or attack or forward players that finished 12th.
This is the history of the Arsenal. They always seem to buy ex-Chelsea players, like who are Chelsea rejects and that. Arsenal seem to go in for them. Why do you think when Chelsea were dominant and that, they sold these players? Because they knew that they weren't good enough. So Arsenal pick up the pieces and go and buy them. It's just, it's crazy. Or go and get them on the free contracts.
We just need to get Timo Werner and we completed the set, innit?
Oh my goodness! Just imagine they go get Timo Werner as well. Oh my goodness me, that will be absolutely insane if that happened. Sterling is rubbish. Yeah, I agree. He's not good at all down like 14. He's abysmal at times, Sterling. I have to admit, mate.
Was it Timo Werner that finished 12th? Maybe he weren't there. Maybe it fucked off back to Germany by then. Either way, yeah. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of seeing that German giraffe up front, bruv. Oh, but we have to cheer him when his name's read out. Why? Oh, but he's been getting abused. And don't read your DMs. They're in requests, mate. Like, no disrespect. Nobody should be abusing him on his DMs, yeah? Don't be a prat. Don't be me.
No, do not do any of that. Do not start abusing players. If you start doing that, you're not a true football fan. It's as simple as that.
Messaging his missus, like, are you fucking tapped? Like, real talk, what is that all about, by the way? Like, why are you messaging the geezer's missus on Instagram? We're a weirdo. However, why is she sat straight on Instagram after a loss to Man United looking at her requests on DMs?
Yeah, that's a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. No. Why would you do that? Look at your requests on your DMs when you know they're nothing but people chatting absolute bollocks.
Because if you don't follow that particular person, it goes into the requests folder, which means you actively have to go to requests and scroll through them and open them and look at them. Why are you doing that? Yeah, come on. Let's stop chatting shit here. The guy's not good enough. Yeah, but let's not be DMing him or DMing his missus. That's pathetic. But the guy is trash. Yeah, and there was a phase of play in that second half where him and Sterling both tripped over the ball inside 5 seconds in the box. Get them both out, man. Yeah, end this now. Seriously. If we had a competent striker out there.
Yeah, I'm not being mean on Sterling at all, Abby. Why? I'm just saying that I don't think he's quite good enough. That's all. In the end of the day.
Competent attacking midfielder and a proper winger out there today, we would have slapped them 5. Because the amount of chances we had, yeah, that never resulted in a shot, yeah, because we tripped over and it went out for a goal kick or a corner, yeah, or resulted in a P-roller shot from our captain twice. No, go and get a proper number 10, mate. Go and get a proper striker. Go and get a proper winger. Go and get a proper fucking manager.
William
See the way our manager was celebrating at the end. When he just
Sterling,
won a treble.
Patrick on all Chelsea rejects and Arsenal like the
Get out of it, man.
squats.
Obviously, you're moaning after a win. Yeah. Is that unsustainable football?
Yeah, you can still go out the team even if you win matches, right? Like I do Manchester United. I couldn't care less what others think. You know, if I still want to call my team out after we've won a game, I will still do it. It's as simple as that.
You've been watching. The only reason we got that result today is because they're shit and we got lucky with a ref decision. That's it. Anyway, Kenny's next. Jez, Matty, emergency meeting. Bosh, Cronky out.
Cronky out. That's why he says nearly the end of every video goes Cronky out. But yeah, he spoke quite a lot of sense there. I agreed with who should be man of match. 100% agreed to that one. And yeah, you know, Sterling poor, Havertz very poor. Timber was poor in the first half, but he's better in the second half. Is anyone else uploaded? Jez, big up to Jez. Let's listen to Jez there. The Arsenal, the history and more. Yes. I love listening to Jez.
So, Arsenal 2, top Spurs 1. And you probably could have heard a pin drop when Son put them 1-0 up. Again, chances off of corners wasted. Their goalkeeper actually did very well off of our first 4 or 5 corners. And then, yeah, Sterling had a chance, clean through. Don't know what he did. He ended up tripping over. The keeper got the ball. We had another chance. 29 could have laid it out to Rice, who was bombing clean through on goal. Didn't even see him. They go up the other end and get a corner from a fantastic clearance, by the way, from Gabriel from that pass from Spence. What a clearance that was, because Solanke could have tapped that in. In fact, he could have scored 9 goals off of that. Off of that corner, Kulusevski nearly scored. Great save from Raya. And then a couple of minutes later, they go 1-0 up. And it's like, here we go again. Yeah, but do you know what? Kenny just mentioned this, and I think he's right. That kind of spurred us on and said, no, piss off. No, they if they had gone 1-0 down and got back into it, it might have been a different game. But the fact they went 1-0 up, it was like, no. And they showed a bit of heart out there today. I thought Thomas Partey was outstanding. Gabriel as well. The boy at left back, mate, what a performance from Lewis Skelly on his first North London derby. But just same old issues. Can't finish our chances. Make sure you sub to Jezza, Arsenal history and more.
Well, that's your board's fault, isn't it? For not bringing in a proper striker, whether it is the board or Mikel Arteta. Either way, Arsenal do not have a clinical striker, and this is what's going to cost them at the end of the day. It's as simple as that.
A link in the title, guys. What did you make of that?
Well, Lee just goes to prove, doesn't it, really? There was an opportunity there. It's Raheem Sterling. Oh, completely swipes it, misses it. Another opportunity, kicks the floor. Yeah, we don't need a goal scorer. We don't need the 10. We don't need the 9. What are we doing here? Yeah, we got away. Nice 2-1 win. I'm buzzing about it. I'm happy, but do not put that in my title. At the end of the day, we did the job. We took the Spurs apart, but they're shit. I expected us to take them apart. We should be taking them apart, but we should have been 5-6-1. If we had the amount of opportunities we were creating until the second half, when there were some weird substitutions, not quite sure what was happening there. I was doing a watch long chatting with the. I thought, what we doing? What Tierney's coming on and taking him off? Or what are we doing?
He put the best cross into the box today again, by the way, for Odegaard.
I didn't get that, but we should have piped them 5 or 6-1. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I agree with Jez. With a clinical goal scorer, they could have won at about 5 or 6-1. Arsenal, 100% agree with what Jez is saying.
Gabriel was the best player on the park for me.
FTH narrative. We don't need a new striker. Everything is fine. No, I know that. Fucking heck, man. That channel's so deluded, honestly. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, let's get a narrative right here, people, yeah? It's just, I don't understand that channel. I really don't.
He did get man of the match and he deserved to as well. He got our goal to win the game. And Trossard, lovely goal from him. But come on, what's going on here? Seriously, this is Tottenham. And the crowd were as flat as a pancake. Flat. I don't know if I've ever seen crowds as flat as this at the Emirates.
The game was flat though, just like the second half. Like, to be fair, like, they were shocking. That for me personally, I don't know how you feel about this. Yeah, for me, that was one of the worst North London derbies I think I've ever watched. Yeah, obviously you've watched a lot more than I have, but that was very poor quality from both teams. Yeah, and like you said, on another day, that should have been 5. They did nothing second half, by the way. That one chance that Gabriel cleared again.
We were all over them until our manager made some weird substitutions. I'm thinking, what, you brought Tierney on, you stuck him in midfield for the minute. I'm thinking, what are we doing here? What's happening? He was playing highlight. And then he's dropping back in defence. I thought, this is mad. What are we doing? Trossard takes the goal scorer off. Okay, I get it. Maybe his legs had gone. He needed a change. I don't know. I still, it's a great win. 3 points. We needed.
The arse might hold off getting Rashford now. Yeah, possibly. But nah, I still think he's going there, to be honest, Michael.
We're back in second. Doesn't actually prove anything. Let's put it right. But
all it's done is stop the rot, which is good.
We beat Spurs, right? It's 3 points in the bag. I'll take it all day. And yeah, the enemy has been defeated once again at the Emirates. So, but Lee, I'm sorry to tell you this. It's just papering over the cracks, man.
Yeah, it's not sustainable, Jace. It's not. It's not sustainable.
No, I agree. It really isn't sustainable. 100% agree with you, Lee. You know, because that was still a bang average performance, really, by Arsenal.
But listen, Tottenham have been in free fall. Yeah, they've won 1 in 9, I think. Yeah, he's probably going to get the boot tonight as well, or tomorrow. Yeah, because their players down. His subs were weird as well. Like, it took Basuma and Sarr off at half time and brought Maddison and Johnson on. Fair enough, attacking options, but they didn't create anything in the second half.
Lee, we were
their best player for them. Their best player for them today, yeah, was the centre back who ain't a centre back, Archie Gray. He ain't a centre back. He was quality today.
Yeah, their goalkeepers saved their skins as well. But you know, come on, man, Martinelli again. What are you doing, brother? You know, you're running down and he had a great opportunity, cut inside. He took the extra touch again, right? He had that one opportunity. Bosh, if he had taken that shot, mate, that would have been a goal. What did he do? He tried to walk it in the net, ran it out of play. This is what I'm tired of seeing this. I just think that young man has lost all his confidence.
I think a lot of them have, Jez.
Sorry?
I think a lot of them have. Yeah, like look at 29 today. People say, oh yeah, he was getting loads of abuse. Yeah, his wife was getting abused. Listen, that's bang out of order. Don't be messaging him. I'm messaging his missus on Instagram. However, on the
100%, that has no place in this world whatsoever.
flip side of that, why the fuck are they even going to their Instagram after a game and going to requests and looking at it? You're actively trying to find it. Yeah, just concentrate on finishing. Sterling today, awful. Yeah?
Terrible.
Yeah, Martinelli when he came on, awful. You know, it weren't great.
Martinelli didn't really do much.
The fact that Martinelli, missed another chance and like you said, run it out. It's like none of our forwards are clinical. Yeah, and we miss Bukayo Saka a lot more than we think right now. Yeah, and let's be real with it. Because the way that game was today, like you said, that should have been 5 or 6. Yeah, and if we had Saka on the pitch, it might have been 3 or 4.
It should have been. It had so many golden opportunities there, and it just didn't come to fruition.
Just remember, Joshy J was the first person on earth to go on the fact that Rashford is going to Arsenal ever since the news broke, geezer. I mean, more like, yeah, I mean, I think I did, you know, I think I made a video. What's your opinions on Brentford getting knocked out in the FA Cup, bottom place Plymouth? I mean, as a Green Army fan, because I am a Green Army fan, because I family down in Devon and Cornwall, I was buzzing, mate. Absolutely buzzing that Plymouth Argyle knocks Brentford down the FA Cup. And I'll be buzzing if they can knock Liverpool out as well. But I think it'd be very tall to knock Liverpool out, to be honest with you. But never say never. This is the FA Cup. Anything can happen.
Because we just don't have that killing edge. When we took Trossard off and he made those, to me, odd changes, we lost our impetus. And if you look at the last 10, maybe 15 minutes of that game, Lee, Tottenham.
True, you were. I think you were one of the first ones to go out, Michael. Yeah. What's your score prediction for the Manchester United game? 3-0. That's what I'm going for. 3-0 victory to Manchester United. Down night 14.
We got back in the game. They were dead. They were gone. They were buried. They didn't have a clue what they were doing. And yet we let them come back in the game. And I was thinking, what, we're going all defensive now, are we? At 2-1 in a North London derby? No, no, no. You could see Ange was stood there like, he didn't know what to do.
See, this is the thing. I actually do think Big Ange is a good manager, but it's just he's not really been backed enough at Tottenham, has he? So, yeah, I don't know whether making a change to Tottenham would be better or not. Or should they just stick with Ange? It will be funny when the arse get nobody. Yeah, because they're already knocked out in the FA Cup. Lee Gunner's a real fan because he doesn't trust the process. Arteta's finished. Yeah, facts. I agree with you, down like 14.
Okay, we've got you on the ropes here, boys. And know what we do? We let them back in. This is what frustrates me with this manager. You made a stupid tactical changes, which I just didn't understand. I still don't understand the thinking here now. But I'll give you a positive. At least our best midfielder made a crucial tackle that led to a goal. And what else can we really pick out of the game to talk about of any interest? Trossard's nice goal. Gabriel's. Well, it came off the defender eventually. What else? Martinelli.
Skelly's first derby.
Great performance. Raya's one-handed save. Very nice. Apart from that, crowd was flat. Didn't get behind the team. And I question this big time. I've never ever seen the North Bank so flat for a North London derby.
The only something, obviously, I was listening on, watching on mute. Yeah, when they panned into the crowd, there was like one or two people standing up singing. The rest of us sat down. And it was they only started singing when it got to stoppage time. Yeah, and then Zinchenko's come on, done arm wave straight away.
Igao is not a real Arsenal fan. He is so deluded and still backing Arteta. 1-0 in 6 years. He needs to wake up. Now make a move for Rashford as soon as the Arsenal lose at Aston Villa on the weekend. I can't wait for their tears. That wouldn't surprise me, Michael, if they do it like on deadline day or something. I mean, has the deal already been agreed? Are they delaying announcing it, you know, just building it up for the PR? Yes, I do, down night 14.
Arm waves. I'm sick and tired of this arm wave bullshit, by the way. You know, like, how many players? I think nearly every player did arm waves today. Like, just stop doing that. You want the crowd to get up. Give us something to get up for. Yeah, play and score and do something, because let's be real, Jez, yeah? That was a bore fest. I don't care. But yes, we won the game. Fantastic. We closed the gap on Liverpool for now. but they have got a game in hand later down the road. Yeah, but we have put a bit of pressure on them. They were awful yesterday as well, by the way. Yeah, I actually think they were worse than us today because they didn't create hardly anything yesterday. They at least were creating. Yeah, but I look at it and I'm just like, stop doing these arm waves. Yeah, I know Gabriel's got the passion. He's made a great clearance.
Yeah, deluded, mate.
This is all for Instagram posts, man. Boring, Des.
This is the North London derby. The fans should know the passion. They should know what it means. They shouldn't have to be told to get up for it. Right? They should be. I don't know if you noticed, there was one point, I think it's 20 minutes in the first half. The stewards had to come down and get in between.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it.
So it's obviously kicking.
Yeah, they will. That's true. They will have 2 games in hand.
The stewards had to line
if
up
that happens
to stop that, and also between the clock end and the east stand lower, right? So there's obviously a bit of banter going down. Good, it is a North London bloody derby, but come on, again, Lee, North London derby. People walking out 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Do you think that comes off of the back of the last results and the way we play? Because, like, you know, let's be real, 3/4 or 2/3 of that stadium, is season ticket holders. Yeah, 40,000 season ticket. Right, Spurs then got their allocations. There's about 15,000 maybe. Yeah, 15, 17,000 go out to silver and red. Yeah, but I think it's more the season ticket holders that walk out, Jez. I don't think it's necessarily the ones that have got their ticket for the first time, or like maybe they've gone maybe 4 times this season because they can't get the tickets on the red or silver so often on the ballot. I actually think it's the season ticket holders. I think they're just, I don't know whether they're just bored of watching it. I don't know whether they're just cold because Kenny said it was freezing. Yeah, but at the same time, you're 2-1 going in stoppage time, the stadium's emptying out. It's like, come on, mate.
As you're a professional footballer, you should be able to handle the weather conditions. It's as simple as that, really. Who would have the advantage? Is it better to have 2 games in hand, or is it better to get points on the board? I mean, it's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? You know, of course, like games in hand, you're under pressure to win, aren't you? So, yeah. I mean, I still think Liverpool are favourites, to be honest.
Right. There's still a lot of people there at full time, to be fair. More so than against Man United. But at the same time, Jez, that was shit. I can't lie. Yeah. The only thing, right, they've got the crowd up today, obviously the goals.
The predicted transfer fee, I believe, will be 35 million plus add-ons. I reckon for Rashford, in my opinion, 50p would be far too generous. You can say geezer. Yeah, his performances have been shocking recently. Not even fucking worth 35 million. I say more like 10 or 15 million. Arsenal got to go Liverpool way. Oh, wow. Good luck to the Gunners and the Anfield crowd. Good luck.
But the only thing other than that was when Skelly planted that geezer. I can't remember who it was, Basuma or Sarr or somebody. He went bang. Yes, or Spence, whoever it was. Yeah, absolutely fucking fired into him, pause. Yeah, and it was like, that got everyone off their seats. So that's what you want to see. You ever see a little bit of handbags with Richarlison and all that in the box, and fuck all that. We want to see some fight. Both teams were just like, well, cool. Yeah, Spurs were just like, yeah, cool, we know we're going to lose. And Arsenal were like, well, we're winning. We don't really need to do anything else. They ain't going to score. Yeah. And is that where we're at? Maybe we are. But listen, shout your channel out, Jez. We'll do this again on Saturday against Aston Villa. And if we play like that, we'll probably lose it, mate, because they've won tonight. They're
probably
behind this with this game.
Yeah, I think if Arsenal play like that, they probably will get beat by Aston Villa, I think.
Coming up, but what you got coming up, mate? Arsenal history and more.
Yeah, good show. Well, hopefully be a good show tomorrow night. Debate who was the better, the 91 Jules Graham team against the Invincibles Arsene Wenger team. Got DJB and Kenny. Excuse me, to be debating the point. Matty might be joining later if he can make it. But that should be an interesting debate about the different squad. I'm going to do the different squads.
Yeah, that will be
How we did it,
interesting.
and how could the 91 team have got in Vincent Ball?
Oh. And on that bombshell, make sure you check out Kenny's fan cam. He's outside the ground. My fan cam, mate, is next. I'm going live with a Spurs fan and with Rashid. So yeah, if you're free, jump on for a bit, Jez, if you want. I'm not going to do long. I'm knackered. I need 9 hours sleep, not a 9-hour meeting. So yeah, but
We'll wait and see. I bet you will go over.
yeah, listen, maybe
Jump on for a little bit. Just send us a link if you got it, and I'll jump on for a bit. I'm not going to do hours, like 9 hours.
so no, I'm not doing. I'll be about an hour and a half max. But yeah, so make sure you sub to
I still think it'd be a bit longer than that, Lee, to be honest.
Jez's channel, and we're out. Cronky out.
Cronky out.
I think Aston Villa will beat Arsenal. They like Kalilas up front. Yeah, and they don't have a clinical goal scorer down night 14, but that's Arsenal's fault, isn't it? Fucking excuse me. But yeah, you know, it's their own fault for not bringing in any strikers. Kenny Ken. Here we go. Let's listen to Kenny Ken. He's just, Lee Gunner's just uploaded Kenny Ken's fan cam. We will listen to a couple of Spurs fans a bit later, but yeah, let's just listen to what Kenny Ken has to say.
So Arsenal 2, top Spurs 1, and corner again. Ole. Set piece FC. Obviously, you was down the other end, Kenny, for that first.
Yes, he has. I even got evidence. I recorded it the day he did subscribe to me. I got it under my clips. I'll play that to you a bit later.
Goal. And you probably didn't see that the ball went off a Trossard to the corner, and they gave it.
My Spurs friends.
F them, it's Spurs, Kenny.
But if you look at the context of the game, first and foremost, it's both teams lacks a lot of quality in terms of, you know.
Oh yeah, he'll be pleased that Arsenal won tonight, won't he? You know, Henry talks bollocks. He'll be buzzing. But yes, they do. The Gunners will have Rashford. Michael Chelsea FC landing it in the live chat as always.
Spurs look like a team that is not their, you know, their first choice back four out, out on the pitch. But I'll say one thing. Archie Gray, bloody hell, he's a very composed defender. We put him under pressure. He showed. I thought Dragic, did his best. But I thought one thing I did say is that if we could get one of our set pieces going, we might edge ourselves back in the game. But
I can't. No, only I can play you in the clip, but down like 14. It's not under my videos. Only I've got that video clip, no one else, only me. So yeah, that's why you can't find it.
First and foremost, I must say that when I was looking at the first 20 minutes, I think what's that? We started really quickly, and then that chance that that we kind of created where no one wanted to shoot. It kind of thought, oh no, here we go. Newcastle last week and Man United Sunday. But I think the best thing that happened was probably when they scored. It kind of shaped us into some sort of action because the goal was a bit of a mess in itself. But we did have a couple of warning shots when Jed Spence won the ball back, made an interception, went down the wing, created a chance for Solanke. Solanke couldn't really get his shot off. And then,
what a clearance from Gabriel on that.
Yeah, very brilliant clearance.
Because he could have easily shanked that into his own net.
Yeah, but Gabriel made a great clearance, and then from a resulting corner, Kulusevski forced a great save from Raya, and then Spurs had a bit of control again. They had a corner routine, strong bit of deflection.
Yes, I can. After I listen to this, I'll play it.
Game after that, it was a case of us getting our acts together. But one person I really want to praise today is Thomas Partey. regardless of.
I'm so glad you said that because he was my man of the match.
Thomas Partey was the best player in the pitch. He was the only player that had any discernible quality. You know, the actual move of the match started with Thomas Partey.
I agree. When Partey plays in midfield, he is so much better than in the defence.
You know, win away. He robs Basuma. You know, Odegaard, his best mate, gets the ball, feeds Trossard. Trossard in the bottom corner. What a finish! You know, the goalkeeper could have done better, but in the context of the game and for our morale, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less how we scored. I just wanted to win. However, if you to ask me maybe about half an hour, is that a performance that shouts could Arsenal win the league? I'll say no, on the basis that the second half had chances. Our chance conversion was really bad. I mean, Odegaard, you know, the way he took his time, shot straight at the keeper. Declan Rice had a really good shot, which cannoned off Kinski, and then there was another chance at Odegaard. I was thinking, you know what, if Bukayo Saka was playing, I think, you know what, I'll have much more confidence about our title chances because I remember I was just talking to someone in a shop I just come out of, and he said, you know what he said to me? You know who Havertz is missing? Bukayo Saka. I said, we all miss him. We all miss Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka really, really is, how do I say it? He's that cutting edge. He's je ne sais quoi. He's that ice in the cake. But I don't have the confidence that we can actually overhaul Liverpool because he's not in the side. I know Liverpool might drop points, and they may, but I don't think.
Yes, it is, Abby. Why?
Is the team that can win the title? Because the way I'm looking at it now, we may have to rotate Declan Rice. Declan Rice looks absolutely out of his feet.
I thought he was classed. Well, I wouldn't say class. I actually thought he played really well, but yeah, you're right. He looked knackered.
I think Declan Rice, his interceptions and ball recoveries were first class. Him and Thomas Partey were our best players. But there was, you know, after he had that shot, which got saved by Kinski, I was watching him. I was on sort of Declan Rice watch, and I thought, yeah, get him off. He looks knackered.
Do you know what? Yeah, before we come to Skelly, sorry to interject here. Yeah. Before we come to Skelly, because that was obviously his first North London derby, I want to ask your thoughts on him, yeah? But what you said a minute ago about the amount of chances we had in the second half when we're getting rid of Sterling, 29, tripping over each other in the box, Odegaard with his pillow feet. My daughter can hit a ball better than him. Yeah. And then in the first half, did you notice as well, Declan Rice was clean through, right? Yeah. And 29 had the ball. He didn't even notice there. If he just whipped that straight round the corner, Rice has gone through. This is the difference here, like between what Liverpool. Because if Liverpool had played them today, they would have walloped them. And I know they lost to them the other day at home and all of that. I get that, yeah. If they had played that version of them tonight, and you transferred Liverpool into there, they walloped them, mate.
100%, and that is what I was going to say. I think with Havertz, it's hurt him. The criticism hurt him. I know what I mean. But
it was someone last year in the summer. But when I play the clip afterwards, you'll be able to see for yourself. Because I'll be able to tell you the dates and everything.
Criticism towards his wife. And then the thing about it is that you've got to get out your mind and get your mind in the game. I think today he tried too hard. He was trying too hard, and then his head went down when things weren't coming off. Second half, he came again, but you know that situation where him and Sterling got each other's way. It says it all. That situation in the first half when he doesn't see Declan Rice again. He needs to get his head together because right now we played Tottenham, a depleted Spurs, who in the second half, by the way, I thought our game management was fantastic.
They were awful as well. We just made them look so average.
Exactly, we made them look average. Even, they made some, marquee setting our substitutions. They brought on, James Maddison. They brought on Johnson, and they brought on Richard.
Mate. Yes, Hayden Cox.
James Maddison had the ball. He looked up, but there wasn't anyone making the runs. We made Solanke look like a Bournemouth player. And that's the nicest thing to say about his performance today. But again, our defence was...
True. Dominic Solanke, he didn't really do much in this game, did he? Yeah, definitely made him look like a Bournemouth player. I would agree in that, actually. That's Very good point that by Kenny Ken. Kenny Ken, he's a real one, he is. Just like Lee Gunner, he's a real one.
Was brilliant. I thought Gabriel Magalhaes had a good game as well.
What's my message to the players? Basically, I'll tell them to go out there, show some fights, and play the same like you did against Liverpool and Arsenal. Nothing else is acceptable or sustainable whatsoever. A draw or a loss, that would be an absolute disgrace to the standards of this football club.
But the biggest test now is can we do that against Aston Villa? I don't mean the endeavour. I mean the quality now, because we're going to need a bit more to beat this Villa side. Villa won today. I think Watkins scored again. I think they've got a bit more about them. Spurs. They've got a fresher team. You know, they haven't got any like massive injuries. They've got their full back four. You know, they're happy to bring some players back from injury as well. Ross Barkley seems to be in a bit form. McGinn seems to be playing well. You know,
End of the season, I think he'll get sacked, mate. If Arsenal finish outside the top four, don't win the trophy, yeah, I think end of the season.
It seems like Duran's going to leave, so Watkins is getting his act together. So that's going to be a massive test, and that's why I worry about Declan Rice. He gave everything today, and then, you know, he took him off.
Too right down the I-14. I will, mate.
No training, just have a rest and save yourself for Saturday, because I don't think Declan Rice should be, bothered anymore from intense training, because I think the Villa game we're going to need him fresh. Lewis Skelly as well was good. It was
mate, first off London derby. What a performance he put in.
Oh, definitely,
he was a little bit shaky first 5-10. Yeah, when I say shaky, we were on the attack all the way first 5.
Yeah, definitely. But
he was a little bit shoddy with some passing and positioning.
But he's learning the game. He's learning. He's learning. He's got his thing about it is that because of the, it's not some.
Yeah, you began to feel a bit nervous, aren't you? You know, at such a young age in the derby, but I thought he did absolutely superb once he settled into the game. I really did.
We don't really have major injuries because, as you say, Calafiori is more of a centre half than a left back. But because he doesn't really trust Kiritini, I'm hearing the Kiritini be off soon. He doesn't trust Chenko clearly. Kivio, I don't know whether Kivio's injured or not, but he clearly doesn't trust him either. So Lewis Skelly's having to play high intensity games and learn as he goes along, have to learn the job. Just as Mikel learned the job when he first was given the reins at Arsenal, Lewis Skelly's learning on his feet. And right now, he's in a situation where it's going well. He's going to have a bad patch, but that's another learning curve for Miles Lewis Skelly as well. But more of the same, because we're going to need them against Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa got more quality than Spurs. That's going to be another learning curve. But
yeah, he might down like 14. He could well leave Arsenal. That's a good point.
But as far as I'm concerned, playing to the end of the season, unless Calafiori is fully fit, I'll keep Lewis Skelly in the team because he hasn't done anything wrong. For a start, defensively, he's sound. Recoveries are brilliant. Ball, in terms of playing it, inverted wrong, he's learning it. But one thing about him, he's very sound in possession, and that's one thing I always give.
That's because he's a number 8, Kenny. Yeah, and he's being asked to play at left back. So when he goes in field, he's so confident. I know it's against men and not under 18s and all that, but he's very comfortable going inverted.
Yeah, but you and I know that a lot of players who start off as who become great defenders, great left backs, great full backs. When they go to the academies, they don't go as a full back. They don't go as a defender. Ashley Cole's a forward. Look at him now. Look at his career at left back. Lewis Skelly says number 8. John Terry was a midfielder. Look at him up top. The only player that looked like a defender throughout his career was probably Tony Adams. But that's the thing. At the end of the day, it bodes well for his career that he can play at left back. He can defend, but one thing about it is because he's playing number 8, he gives us quality in the ball as well. So that does help as well. So that's a very, very plus side. But the biggest plus side is we've won. you know, if you rewind back to Sunday, Morale was on the floor.
Yeah.
Newcastle was on the floor. Brighton, you know, we were very angry. We were setting up forward. But we've got to remember one thing. Right now, I think because of the injuries we had, because of the no Bukayo Saka, we are going to be very inconsistent. And because of that inconsistency, I'm afraid let's take a rain check on whether we can win the league. Because to win the league, I need to see more. I need to see replicas of the performances last season. And right now,
Yeah, definitely not good enough to win the league. I don't think Arsenal, no chance. To me, they're not playing the same sort of football they were like the last couple of years. And to me, at times they just look a bit lost their ideas, and they don't have a clinical goal scorer. If Chelsea keeps missing out on Champions League football for another season, players will put in transfer requests. If we keep missing out, Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo will leave. Yeah, more than likely, mate. More than likely down like 14, to be honest. I think you got a good point, mate.
Us going down, I think we need another Dubai trip, don't you think, Lee?
Oh, 100%. Listen, get him safely, Kenny. Always a pleasure, mate. You'll be back there Saturday evening. Make sure you take a duvet. Yeah, make sure you take.
No. I think Aston Villa will be a big game. There's another game where it's going to test us mentally and physically. Lewis Skelly's going to have a big test. Declan Rice, I hope he's had a rest. Thomas Partey, I hope he's still got the legs as well, because let's just say, it's going to do well again. Villa are going to test us mentally, physically, and they got a bit of a trick. They've got a few tricks up top. So, again, concentration. I said it 3 times.
Get yourself home safely, mate. Make sure you get a nice cup of tea inside you when you get home, mate. Wrap up.
Definitely. It's freezing.
Yeah, I love you always, mate. Yeah,
love you lots.
We'll see you again on Saturday, mate.
Ah, good fan cam there by Kenny Ken. Well, it's not going to listen to. Yeah. Well, as Henry talks bollocks, then I know I'm going to play that clip first. You are inside down like 14. Where is it? Oh, fuck's sakes. Your clips. Here we go. Can't load up. It's just loading up a second. Here we go. Lee Gunner subscribed to me 11 months ago. That's why I've had enough of these average sporting directors for 3 seasons. I don't blame you. Here we go. Lee Gunner subscribed to me. That was 11 months ago. So let's see the date I recorded it. Come on, you going to play? Should start playing. Here we go. 11 months ago. Do Lee Gunner, he subscribes. Yeah, I'm playing it now. Just got the video up. I'm just waiting for it to play. Here we go. It's coming. It's just loading up for a second. Just buffering. Come on then. Are you going to play ball? Hang on. Let's go around the app. Let's go around the app. It does this sometimes. Going well here, isn't it, lads? Oh, dear me. Lee Gunner, here we go. Come on, then. Get out here. Here we go. Now it's playing.
There's loads. There's literally loads of Mr. Joshes, bruv. Yeah, there's literally loads. Aha, I found you. See, I found you, bruv. Yeah, we subbed it. We've subbed as well, bruv.
There you go.
Wait, 818 subs. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, we'll share the link as well. We'll share the link as well. Big up for the donation as well, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, sub to that channel. Bosh. Big up to Daryl as well. Someone asked a question about Tom Cruise signs.
I mean, I was shell shocked. I was like, wow, really? Has he just subscribed to me? One of the biggest YouTubers out there. And he subscribed to me. That's crazy. Absolutely madness. I feel so honoured, man, honestly. It's unbelievable. I sound like lying. Here we go. 28 views, 5 likes. Yeah, this stream's done quite well. Right, let's listen to. Honestly, Henry Talks Bollocks has done one.
Loads.
Henry Talks.
Literally loads of Mr. Joshes.
Here we go. Explosive rants. Arsenal outclassed Tottenham again. Sack Ange Postecoglou. Oh, here we go. Why are you crying about Tottenham losing? You should be happy that Arsenal won, because Arsenal won the game, didn't they? Yeah. So why are you crying about Spurs losing?
7 wins in 21 Premier League games.
Oh, well, never mind. You don't even follow Tottenham. No, that's last year, down like 14.
7 fucking wins in 21 games. That is a win percentage of 33%. And you know what? Tonight wasn't even the worst performance. I'm not even angry tonight about the performance. I'm angry at 2 individuals. Radu Dragusin. If we have Romero or Van der Ven on the pitch today, we don't lose that game. I'm angry at the referee, and I'm angry at Radu Dragusin.
Yeah, I gotta admit, Spurs did get unlucky, because that shouldn't have even been a corner. It should have been a goal kick.
How are we sitting here? How are we sitting here on the 15th of January, 2025, and VAR can't determine or get involved in the officials giving
Yeah, they could be down like 14.
Arsenal weren't even great today, but they've outclassed Tottenham. An Arsenal side that has no attacking threat, in my opinion. Ange made some bold decisions. We'll get into those. But 7 wins in 21 games. Right now, we're one of the easiest teams to play against when your team's in a rough patch of form. Manchester United and Newcastle just turned up to the Emirates. Man United held off Arsenal with 10 men for 65, 70 minutes, and Newcastle completely outclassed them. Yes, we can talk about the injuries all we want, but 7 wins in 21 games. That is absolutely disastrous.
Very original. Did Henry talk shite use the Ange sack line only 2 weeks ago? Stop crying in. Usually happy you're Ron. And yeah, I agree. Agree here, Michael. Chelsea FC.
And like I said, we weren't even that bad tonight. But our record since September is done.
Really? You didn't think your sides were that bad? Well, while I was watching, I thought your side was abysmal. You lacked ideas, you didn't have end products. Yeah. Just madness.
Diabolical against teams in the top 10. Chelsea have beaten us, Bournemouth have beaten us, Newcastle have beaten us, Liverpool have beaten us, Arsenal have beaten us. And then you look at our record against the lower end teams. It's not good enough. Look, Ange approach to the game was better, but he still has got to go, in my opinion. I've been very vocal, and I've said it how it is. In my
Instead of blaming Big Ange, why don't you start blaming Daniel Leahy? Daniel Leahy. Fuck's sake, it's not Daniel Leahy, Daniel Leahy. Instead of blaming managers all the time, point the finger at your chairman or owner, yeah?
opinion, he has to be sacked. 7 wins in 21 games. That is absolutely disastrous. I'm not even... Well, I am angry because Radu Dragusin for me tonight, it's so...
Yeah, it was impressive. Very, very impressive. You know, I thought Michael spoke very well about it.
So easily avoidable. So easily avoidable, man. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you have that subscribe button. We are 900 subscribers away now from 40k. So if you go down, hit this button and cheer me up.
Rather not subscribe. Arsenal don't have a great attack. That clown hasn't been saying that in his other videos. Yeah. Sums him up, mate. Typical brown envelope.
Because I'm not going to lie, I am fucking pissed off. You know, we haven't beaten Arsenal now.
Well, why are you pissed off? Because you keep gaslighting Arsenal all season. Now all of a sudden you're pissed off at your own team. Nah, get the fuck out of here, man. What are we doing here?
I think in 2 or 3 seasons, it was a better performance tonight, but Arsenal have just outclassed us. And let's be honest, Arsenal could have had an extra, probably 2 goals. We've got to talk about some individual performances. I don't think Son was at the races today whatsoever. I think the tactical change at half-time, I praised Ange in one of the group chats for actually making the tactical change. But...
Wait a second, you're in the group chat, are you? What? Oh, yeah, with the brown envelope. So I said, that's a group chat you're in, mate. Oh, dear me, laughable.
We didn't... Like, Porro today. I mean, what on earth is he doing? Some of the marking of the guy. The 4 players that were absolutely insane for us. Bergvall, Archie Gray, I thought Solanke did well, and Jed Spence. I'm not going to criticise Kingsley because he's his Premier League debut in a North London derby. The occasion got to him. It is what it is. But he still made some good saves. We'll start with... I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I really don't. It's another North London derby defeat. And Arsenal weren't even great. You know, in terms of our lineup, Son not at the races again today. Solanke and Kudu. I thought Kudu was okay.
Well, what was Son meant to do? He wasn't really being given any service. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. What was he meant to do? Real talk.
Bergvall, Basuma and Sarr. Sarr gives away an absolutely stupid yellow. And it's a back 4 that Porro, I think he actually picked up a knock today and he just played through it. We'll have to wait and see what happens with regards to that because he looked in a lot of pain today after he picked up that knock. And, you know, I don't think he was that.
AFC Robbie finding up Henry up for a group chat. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me one bit, Michael.
Right, I think our best player was probably Bergvall, Spence and Gray. You know, Kingsley, like I said, he conceded a couple of goals, but I'm not going to come out. I don't think today's the right game to criticise him heavily. And Arsenal side, I thought Gabriel Gabriel and Odegaard were the best 2 players on the pitch for them. Lewis Skelly is
not according to Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner thought Odegaard was abysmal, and I agree with him. Hairflex was shocking. It's on past its prime. Maybe, but I don't think he's seen the same since Harry Kane has left.
Absolute joke. At 18 years of age, the magnitude of that game, as well as Bergvall and Gray, to come into an North London derby. I thought all 3 teenagers were fantastic. Saliba was good as well. Timber was good. Odegaard, Partey, Rice, Sterling, Havertz, Trossard. But Radu Dragusin, what the absolute fuck were you doing that game? He's a good defender off the ball. His marking's good. When it comes down to on the ball decisions, he's not at the races. The first goal actually comes from a set piece. Everyone praises the Arsenal set piece coach when it comes to attacking him. Well, today he needs to be criticised because we scored from a set piece. Ball goes in, comes out. For some reason, there's no Arsenal man marking Son. He volleys it and it deflects off Saliba. And then when you talk about mentality, when you talk about the odds are up against you, and you talk about you've got to close down that Liverpool gap, and you talk about the mentality in this Arsenal squad, knowing the fact that they are no longer in the FA Cup, and the likelihood is now they will be out of the League Cup. That response from Arsenal, fair play. That's all I can say is fair play. I can't stand them with an absolute passion, but you have to admire that.
Really, you can't stand them with an absolute passion, but yet you've been gaslighting them for the rest of the season. I mean, what are we doing here? Literally, wouldn't surprise me if you are an Arsenal fan, mate, to be honest. Went to PSG, not Liverpool. Henry, talk shite. Hold that, you clown.
Response. They come back. A set piece that should never have ever have been given in my life. That is never. I'm not one to blame referees when it comes down to Tottenham. I'm happy to be vocal on the referees on other clubs, but when it
I don't believe that for 1 second. I bet you've had to go referees many a times.
comes down to Tottenham, I am not one to come out there and blame referees. But that right there, how that is not a goal kick is a disgrace of the highest order.
That I can agree on. Spurs were definitely cheated out of that one.
Is never a corner in a million years. That is never a corner. And the more I think about it, the more it's frustrating because if they don't get that corner and they don't get that goal, they don't win that game. And we have been robbed to the rafters to me. That is never, ever a corner. And Ronan Dragusin's marking. You've got Dragusin and I think Solanke at the back post. You've got one of the best aerial defenders in the world right now. In the world in Gabriel. And he heads it back and Solanke puts it in as an own goal. As soon as they got that goal, as soon as
wrote comments on his video once, why are you hyping Arsenal's the Spurs fan? Yeah, true. Very true. Weird, man. Very, very weird.
They got that goal, I knew we wouldn't win the game. As soon as they got that goal, our heads dropped. Kingsley didn't rise to the occasion, and I'm not blaming him because he's only 21 years of age. Then the second goal, Radu Dragusin again, he has to get out there and try and put a foot in against Trossard or force him wide. Rio Ferdinand, who was a Rolls Royce of a centre-back in the Premier League, was on commentary on TNT Sport. And even he said, why is he not getting out there? Leandro Trossard has got so much time to pick his spot. He shoots. Kingsley should have done better. It is what it is. It's 2-1. And that was it. That was it. They go 2-1 at half-time. They turn it round in a...
Henry talks his shite, was cheering those Arsenal goals. Yeah, more than likely.
matter of 5 minutes, and that was it for us. We had a lot of the ball today. It was pretty much an even game for possession. Arsenal definitely had the better of chances. Arsenal come away with an XG of 1.42 and ours was 0.83. Just explains to you.
XG, I'm not fucking interested in XG, honestly. I'm not one of them YouTubers who's ever going to go through XG stats and that. GA, none of that on here.
Arsenal had the better chances. The second half, Ange made a bold change, a really bold change. He took off Sarr and he took off Sarr and Who was it? Sarr and Bissouma, and brought on Johnson and Madison. Went gung ho. We didn't really have anything to lose. I'm not going to come out there and absolutely, come out there and shit on those players. And I don't think today is the right game to come out there and shit on Ange Postecoglou right now.
Yeah, you're putting the title sack Ange Postecoglou. So what are we doing here? Make your mind up. Talk about a flip-flop merchant, honestly.
Because, well, I do think it's the right time to shit on Ange Postecoglou, because at this moment in time, we have...
Oh, there you go, like flip-flop.
Now lost 7 of our opening 21 games, which is disastrous. Yeah, I do think it's a time to criticise Ange. In terms of that performance, it wasn't our worst, but we have lost 11 defeats now. 11 defeats in the Premier League season. We are fucking below West Ham. That, for me, that right there is the final.
Was in the title again. I'm going to sleep now. See you next stream. And are you streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am tomorrow. Yes, I'm doing my emergency meeting, and I'm probably going to do a bit in the Manchester United and Southampton game. Like, I may not be able to do all the first half, but I'll definitely do all the second half, because I got a bit of a free period. So, yeah, 2 lines tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to that.
We are below West Ham, who have just sacked their manager. So why is it wrong to come out and criticise Ange Postecoglou? You have to accept cookies and scroll
Or look at your own title, Henry Chump. Yep.
down to see where we are. We're level on points with Crystal Palace, man. No wins in 5 Premier League games. Look, we're 8 points off the relegation zone, right? And 14 points off of top 4. We're closer to the relegation zone than top 4. I'm sorry, what?
So my team at the moment, we're closer to the relegation zone than top 4.
What point do we turn around and say that is not acceptable? That is ridiculous. Fair play to Arsenal. They've closed the gap on Liverpool. It makes the title race very exciting. But in terms of our perspective, that it's not good enough, man. You look at Arsenal right now. Let's just focus on them for a minute. They dug in. They showed character. They showed determination. They scored from a set piece. I thought we were very hard done by today. They've closed the gap to 4 points. They've extended the gap over Nottingham Forest. They've extended the gap over Chelsea now towards that 7 points, 8 points over City. It does make it interesting for the title race. But from us, we are in the pits right now. If Man United win tomorrow, which is very, very likely they will win tomorrow against Southampton, because they are one of the worst Premier League sides I've ever seen, we're going to be 14th. 14th after 21 games. We're over halfway through the season now. I've had enough of this football club. I've had enough of this manager. I've had enough of these players. When Romero and Van der Ven are back, I expect to see huge changes, because everyone keeps telling me I'm negative. Everyone keeps telling me I'm not a Spurs fan. So when they're back,
Because you're not. She likes to keep gaslighting Arsenal. And you're even talking about Chelsea at some stage, weren't you? Saying Chelsea was scary, this and that. It's just like, the Matrix, man. These brown envelopes do my fucking head in. Honestly, this is why I like listening to authentic people like myself, Michael.ChelseaFC. Yeah, the real ones. Early Doors Football TV, Lee Gunner. Whether you like or hate Lee Gunner, you have to admit he is authentic. But yeah, these brown envelope Matrix do my absolute head in. Never forget how Henry Talk Shite changed his title by claiming Romero had the Carter Scheller news when it was actually Pornstein. I thought he wasn't shitting on Ange a minute. Yeah, crazy, mate. Madness.
I expect to see huge improvements. I've had enough, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've tried to be fair tonight. I've tried not to criticise Ange Postecoglou massively, but at the end of the day,
But yeah, you're still putting in the title, sack Ange Postecoglou. So what is it, mate? Yeah? Give us a genuine answer. Oh, no, you're not going to do that because you're getting your brown envelope payments, aren't you?
7 wins in 11 defeats. 11 defeats. We've lost more games in Ipswich Town. We've only lost 2 games less than at Leicester and Wolves. Like, that is it's ridiculous. I'll see you soon because I'm out.
What a load of bollocks. I would just say Carpet Skeezer. It's easier, mate. Yeah, then. I agree. Definitely easier. Expressions. We got to listen to expressions. It's just come up with suggested video. Here we go. We got to listen to that, man. Honestly.
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1, and all this talk about Abu Dhabi and Dubai being a safe place. How? Tottenham get touched at the Emirates every year. Honestly, we were absolutely toothless. Tom Cruise without his veneers. Nothing on top. Like, we make Johan...
Tom Cruise. Yeah, that is a bit difficult in all fairness, mate. Got to get our exertions on. There you go. You should have said a funny line already.
Wissa and Brian and Bemo look like they got dreadlocks, fam. We got nothing up top. We were just out here giving them corners. It was like season 3 of The Wire when Marlowe came into town. More corners than a tri-decagon, fam. About 12 corners they had. But the...
Oh my God, just East Gold, honestly, what an absolute legend.
One they scored wasn't even a corner. We got screwed over, fam. If Ange gets sacked, you may...
I agree, you definitely got screwed over. That first goal Arsenal scored.
This will hire Bret Hart, because at this point we're victims. And the second goal, we give the ball away cheaply, blood. Car boot sale football, fam. One ball.
Car boot sale football. Oh, brilliant.
And that Benjamin Button, Robbie Williams, Leandro Trossard.
Benjamin Button, Robbie Williams. Oh, no way. No way, man. That's a gold line.
Makes it 2. You can blame the corner, but you could have given us 2 days in that second half, about 45 minutes, and we wouldn't have scored. We were poor, blood. Poor, fam. We make Oliver Twist look like Floyd Mayweather. I'm seething.
Oliver Twist like Floyd Mayweather. Where the fuck does he get these phrases from, man? They're hilarious.
Because Arsenal, they were rubbish. But if they're rubbish, what are we? Manure. We've lost 11 games this season. It's a relegation battle. Any hope in the league is over. These Premier League games are like probation appointments to me. I'm telling you, this man has to win a trophy. If it's down to the injuries and Carabao FA Cup Europa League, when we got these men back, no excuses, blood. We better win something. That was one of the worst North London derbies, fam. Because if you ever needed motivation, that minstrel in an Arsenal shirt, soulless Campbell and Google just out here taking a piss. Man who complains about the abuse he gets from Tottenham fans is saying it's about race. Brother, everyone loves Ledley King, and I'm darker than Wesley Snipes, and I'll tell you this, if I walked in on my gal getting Snoop Doggy out, I would be more angry at what you did than what I just saw in the room, fam. I can replace the gal, fam. I can't replace Tottenham. I'm stuck with this. When I saw the ad, he said, sometimes the grass is greener, change allegiances, switch sides. I was actually proud of him. I thought he was coming out as Solange Campbell on a Bruce Jenner thing. Because let's be serious, we heard his voice and Naomi Campbell sounds more masculine than him. What's man talking about? This brother's got no soul. Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat must be his father. He's a human 259 boss, the way he went across North London. Ran his contract down like it was a Premier League striker in the Invincible season. Moved from the Cribs to the Blood. And the man wants Tottenham fans to forget that. Even Spurs fans with dementia will never forget what he did, blood. How about you use that Google Pixel phone and try and get a management job? The moment I saw you on AFTV, I knew you ran out of bread like Wenzel's in lockdown, fam. I didn't see no interview on AFTV from Thierry Henry, Robert Pires. Brother, you're affordable. I've seen the views on that video as well, blood. Probably the same amount of views you get on your management job applications, blood. What's man talking about? But I'm telling you this, fam. I've had enough, bro. 11 losses. This is a relegation battle, blood. Brother, it's peak.
Oh my God! Just what a guy! What a guy! Just turning it down while the intro's on.
And this video's in paid partnership with BetterHelp. First things first, where have you been like money long, fam? Where have you been? Brother, I've needed this all season. Therapy, I'm ready to open up more than a Spurs defense when I'm watching handball. One ball! Brother, we lost 10 games in the league this season, and it could be more by the time this comes out. 11 games now, blood. We've just lost to Arsenal. It's 11 games. It's a new year. I'm feeling overwhelmed, anxious, stuck in my situation. All in all, I'm in the mud, blood, like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, fam. And I could do with someone to talk to. BetterHelp is here to provide a therapist who can help provide external pressures from it.
No, we haven't had enough. Keep the losses coming.
Internal values to break down those vague feelings of you feeling like you're behind. I'm behind every game, mate. Into specific addressable concerns. They break it down like the Generation X, fam. To process feelings of inadequacy, comparison. No one's better than you. Not even Maxwell Jacob Friedman, fam. MJS. The new year is here, but the same problems may be on your back like a rucksack, fam. Or you may have a variety of new problems all over, like a fragrance. No way. BetterHelp is here, and to get you started, all you got to do is fill out a questionnaire. You will be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. You don't get service like that on the dating apps, fam. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy comfortable and convenient. You can connect with a therapist through their diverse network, credentialed professionals with a wide range of specialities and backgrounds. And if you don't like the therapist you've been given, you can switch faster than Jose Mourinho in a press conference. You can change that. And
switch faster than Jose Mourinho in the press conference. The therapy had Spurs, Chelsea, Man United fans all had better book their appointments. Oh, mate, honestly, watching my team at times this season, I think, yeah, I might have to, mate.
extra costs. BetterHelp also make sure that the therapists they provide are well qualified, and their customer support team is there to help you if you've got any other questions. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot, fam, if you think you could benefit from therapy, how about you click the link in the description, betterhelp.com/expressions oozing, and you will get 10% off your first month of therapy. Clicking that link supports this channel, my sanity, and it gives you 10% off your first month. Back to the video, and Tottenham have lost 2-1 to Arsenal at the Emirates, fam. And let me tell you this, bro, one of the worst North London derbies I've had to watch, bro. Usually they're exciting. You get me? Both teams going for the win, this, that, and the other. Brother, we were toothless. We were shocking, fam. Arsenal were rubbish. If Arsenal could score, they could have won about 6-1. 6 or 7 goals they could have scored. Raheem Shillings, why haven't? Bro, forget me. I'm lucky. I am lucky that we was up against this Arsenal, or it would have been bloodshed. It would have been bloodshed. You get me, fam? We got our goal after they were dominating. They were on all the ball. They were on all the ball. Michael Barrymore, George Michael, fam. I'm telling you, Ben Mitchell, all over the ball. That's what they were. All of that. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? But then you see us here, we get the goal, and then their goal, never a corner. We were defending corners well. The one corner we give them, they score from, blood. You get me? Well, the one corner we give them that wasn't a corner, they score from, blood. Don't get me wrong. I was fuming watching that, blood. I was fuming. But what do? We fall apart, blood. You get me? Just open Easter egg settings, blood. Bissouma, this
Easter egg settings.
brother, doing up his best NWO impression, bro. Strobe lightning, fam, casual, bro. The man was moving like he was running in slippers. The way that he lost the ball, and then one ball to Leandro Trossard, and Kinski should have saved it. I'm not going to lie. He should have saved it. He got his hand to it, should have saved that. But I can't blame Kinski, because what was Bissouma doing? And we see Bissouma do this game after game. This is why the Tottenham fans are on his back. We see this happen, bruv. I've seen it happen, bro. Release it, clear it, get rid of it. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's absolutely ridiculous, that. And then after they went 2-1 up, nothing. I couldn't even tell you a chance. I couldn't tell you a chance we had. We were toothless. Mark Briscoe FC, Chris Benoit Football Club, lad. You get me? You could give us all the time in the world and we weren't doing anything. It was outrageous. Brother, these players look tired as well. Tired, fam. Tired. Brennan Johnson came on and he was jogging. Brennan Jogson. It's January, yeah. We've signed one player, one goalkeeper, blood. The owners, Levy, get some players in. I don't care who's in charge. Just get some players in. Because no one could be in charge and have this team and expect to get anything from it, blood.
Unfortunately for you, Expressions, Daniel Levy is just not willing to splash the cash. So I'm afraid, mate, your side is in the mud, mate. Let's get the narrative right here.
We've got 18-year-old Archie Gray at centre-back, bro. Centre-back. Hella kids, bro. Kidzania, cheaper by the dozen FC. Brother, this squad needs surgery. Surgery, fam. We need players, bro. I don't give a damn if Van der Ven, Ramiro, Vicario, they're back in February, March. It's not January. Buy some players now, bruv. I'm telling you, fam. We need players expeditiously, bruv. I'm absolutely seething, fam. I'm seething. You get me? Because we didn't even look like scoring against Arsenal. Bro, they were there for the taking. And we didn't want to show up, blood. They're there for the taking and we don't show up, blood. You get me? Hologram Hotspur.
Hologram Hotspur. No, don't get any players in. Keep it as it is. Yeah, and then they'll carry on being in the mud, won't they?
That's pretty much what it is, fam. You get me? Like, honestly, when I actually look back at the game, brother, who had a good game? Richarlison. And that's because he had about 13 minutes. Brother, it's unacceptable, bro. You get me? Like, we didn't play well at all. You get me? I wish Maddison started. Man are saying that, he was injured before or whatever. Bro, Ange drops Maddison so much. I don't even know if that's true. Do you understand me? You get me? I never had hopes coming into this. My hopes coming into this game weren't because I knew we had any players back. It's because I know Arsenal ain't great, and they weren't great today. Bournemouth would have slapped them up, right? Any decent team would have won today's game. Not us, bro. We're not decent, fam. We're rubbish. Honestly, fam, rubbish. Either we show up, gung-ho, and blow teams away, or we are non-existent, fam. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. I'm telling you, there's no consistency. I ain't seen consistency with Ange Ball since he's come in, other than the first 10 games. I haven't seen it. So man want to talk about this season and it being the injuries. How about last season, mate? Because we've had no consistency, blood. You get me, fam? Brother, like I said, in regard to the manager, this season has been so detrimental, and it's not even this game. Man can't come out and be like, sack Ange after this game. Come on. Arsenal, look where they are. Look at the team that we have. But brother, let me tell you this. The end of the season, you get me? There's a difference between sacking someone and then bring someone in at the end of the season. Bro, end of the season, bro, I'm going to look at where we finish and how we finish in the cups, bro. And, bro, decisions need to be made. Because I'm telling you, I can't go for another season where man's conceding this amount of goals, losing this amount of games. Because, bro, it would have been 2 years. It's unfair to just blame Ange on this season when you look at the injuries that we've had. But at the same time, he could take responsibility for some of the things that have happened. He could take responsibility for running some of these players into the ground, fam. He could take responsibility for not playing certain man. Because even when we had a full squad, it's just same team, same team, same team. The man moaned last season about having 1 game a week and how you can't play all of your players. And now we've got about 3 games a week and man still don't do it. Bro, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, fam. You get me? This was a North London derby. I expected so much more from the players. They look tired, though. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses, bro. It just wasn't good enough today. It wasn't good enough today, fam. You get me? Now it's 11 losses, bro. 11 losses and only 7 wins. Man's lost 4 more games than we've won. This is embarrassing. You cannot sit here and tell me the manager cannot take responsibility. The manager, the players, the owners, all of them. It's a juxtaposition of garbage right now. They better sign some players in January. You know them way there. And once we've got the bodies in, if man don't see an improvement, bro, then you'll see what time it is, blood. Man could be sacked like a quarterback in the NFL, blood. But does he deserve time, bro? How much time have we got left? That is all I'm going to say. How many more losses are we going to have in the league? How many? It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable, blood. I'm out, fam.
Brilliant. What absolutely just box office, man. Absolute box office. I love expressions, man. He's just, what a geezer. What a quality fella. He really is just amazing. There is no one on this platform like expressions, and just the phrases he comes out with is just box office. No, it's not crap. It's process expressions. yeah. Turn that off. My own voice playing in the background. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly go to the low, have a quick break. I think I might change into my pajamas. You know, I'm getting a bit hot in my tracksuit bottoms now because when my underfloor heating's on, it can get quite hot in here. So yeah, I'm gonna put my pajamas on. They'll be a bit cooler. Go to the loo, make myself a decaffeinated tea, and then we'll listen to a bit of AFTV, I think, because we can keep on going. We can carry on mudding these. Fans, content creators, because I got nothing better to do. So yeah, let's keep going. Be back. Just having a quick break. So I'm going to put it on loop, the countdown loop, and I'll be back very soon. There we go. So I'm going to put you on loop, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Smash the likes as well. That also helps my channel out an awful lot. Okay, I'm back now, people. Made myself a nice cup of tea, a decaffeinated cup of tea, mug of Yorkshire decaffeinated tea. I changed into my pajamas, so yeah, absolutely brilliant. But big up to every single one of you who's still live and locked in this morning. Much appreciated. As now we are about to take a look at some. See you in a few minutes, mate. Yep, I'm back now, mate. So, yep, we're about to take a look at AFTV. Listen to a couple of them deluded fans from AFTV. Let's see if they're chatting absolute bollocks. I bet you they are, as always. Right, here we go. AFTV, here we go. Here we go. Lead judges, yeah, we'll listen to him in a bit. I know all of them are deluded, but Lee Judges, really, I quite like him because he always seeks the truth. Where is he? Robbie, has he done a fan cam yet? 22 minutes. Wow. Robbie goes in on X. Expressions. Wow. Okay, we got to listen to this one. Fucking heck, this sounds a bit intense, doesn't it? So listen to this one. Just seen Biden's AOL message. Someone had to plug him in. Bless. Wow. Yep. Okay, then let's listen to what Teletubby Robbie's got to say. Let's go.
I was AFTV, I got Robbie with me. Just won North London Derby 2-1 at the Emirates. Oh, it feels. How's it feel?
I want everybody just to repeat after me. Losing sauce. Say it again. Losing sauce. One more time. Losing sauce.
At least expressions is a lot more genuine than what you guys are. You know, you're just in it for the pound note, you know, brown envelope payment. Let's get the narrative right here, yeah? So absolutely get it right. As Johnny Mineral says, you do anything for the pound note.
Expressions. You see you? Let me tell you something. I'm coming for you. This guy, last night we did a live, he's running off his mouth.
Big time.
Why are you coming for expressions? What's he done? He's just a football fan giving his opinion at the end of the day. I mean, what are we doing here?
Running up his mouth about Spurs, yeah?
Watch that live.
Then near the end of the show, they said, what's your prediction? He said, 2-2. I said, I don't wait. Hold on a minute. And you've been running up your mouth telling about your team. As a matter of fact, you spent most of the time cussing my team. That's what Spurs fans do. They spend most of their time cussing Arsenal. Let me just rewind back. Remember last year, yeah? The title. They were more concerned about losing against City. That's right. Remember, we need to lose against City because we need to stop you. Well, you could stop us tonight. And the first time we played, you've had 2 chances this season to stop Arsenal. Why don't you do it for yourself? Why are you relying on Manchester City? Why are you supporting Liverpool? You're not Liverpool supporters. You don't even, didn't you hear what Sol Campbell said? Why are you wearing red? You didn't want Liverpool.
Because Tottenham fans don't want you to win the league. It's as simple as that. Genuine ones do not want Arsenal to win the league. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right.
Oh, now, yeah? Why don't you do it for yourself? The last 4 times we played you, we've beaten you. We came to your place earlier on in the season and beat you. When you had all your players, before you make all the excuses, and you come here tonight and you lost again. And as I said earlier, I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries either, right? Because I remember we went to their place a few seasons ago. We had a hell of injuries, man. Remember Rob Holding, all that to pay, no Saliba, all these men missing. They had a full team with Harry Kane, they beat us. Did any of them talk about injuries after the game? Plus, we've got injuries. We got injuries to more key players than them.
Which player is missing out of Tottenham's teams as good as Saka?
No.
Saka's out. Jesus is out. Ben White is out. Tomiyasu is out. Yeah? 1 year is out. Look how many players we got. I don't want to hear nothing, bro.
A lot of back line and goalkeeper.
Yeah, right, back line's missing. Where's that front line?
Yeah,
We got back line and front line missing. Bro, I don't want to hear no excuses. Spurs got slapped up again. They got slapped up again at the Emirates Stadium. Anytime you come in,
Is 2-1 slapping up?
brother, yo, they are lucky tonight. We should, if we
2-1 are slapping up. No. Besides, they should have never had that first goal because it's eventually a goal kick instead of a corner. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nah, get out of here, man. These man chat, absolute bollocks, honestly. Just shows the goons haven't got any standards. So 2-2 side prediction as well. The real ones, apart from Henry, talk shite, of course. Yeah, facts.
should have slapped them. If we'd have took our chances tonight, that would have been like 5-6. That would have been an embarrassment tonight.
Fair.
Right? That would have been an embarrassment tonight. But yo, bro, I told this guy, we ain't Tamworth, bro. You know what I mean? And big up Tamworth here because Tamworth.
How's the FA Cup and Carabao Cup? Hold that, Teletubby, Robbie. Bottle jobs.
Because we lost to Man United, right? Who's better, Man United or Tamworth?
They can argue.
My son's team went to Tamworth the same day, beat them 5-0.
Still in the cup.
Still in the cup. They're still in the cup for how long?
That's the real.
Listen, Tottenham ain't winning nothing this season, right? Big Ange, you came here, you been spanked, right? 11 defeats.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Right, I'm concentrating on them right now. 11 defeats this season. We got fans, they're cussing us and laughing at our fans, right? So, you lot are losing it. But you know what? Our standards are high. We've lost 2 games in the league. 2. We haven't lost a game at home in the league, right? And fans are upset. That's the standard here. You've lost 11 games. Stop concentrating, Abbey, expressions, all you Tottenham fans, Fuad, all of it. Stop concentrating on Arsenal and concentrate on the
clown
that is Tottenham
yeah,
Hotspur right now. You built, like Sol Campbell said when we did that interview, you built a new stadium, you built a new training ground, and nothing's changed. You're still shit. Yeah?
I'll give you that one.
Brother, Tottenham! See? That's all right. Trust me. Brother, let me.
At times, the same can be said about your team, mate. What do you think of Arsenal? Shit. What do you think of shit? Arsenal. Thank you. That's all right. We hate Arsenal. 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 We are the Arsenal haters. I guess we're saying that about your team as well.
This week, Friday, I'm coming for you, expressions. I don't care what no one... Listen, this game, your man was saying earlier, it's only top. This game means a lot to me.
Yeah, thanks.
When we play the North London derby, as I said, that's the first game I look for when the year starts. The North London derby. North London is red. You tell them. That's the first game I look for is the North London
Probably
derby.
six is sucking the cronkies.
Yeah? Right?
Crumb shots, buddy.
We should have won by more. We should have been more clinical in the game. We know the problems we've been having up front, but I did like the way we played today. I thought when they scored, I was like, it was a big shock in the place because like we're playing good. Yeah. We're actually playing good. But let's also give the team and the manager a lot of credit because if
you're playing good, really, not what I was watching. I thought you're bang average, mate. As a neutral, I thought you're bloody bang average in this game.
You people come on a lot of times and they talk about fight, heart, teams wanting it more than us, which I don't always agree with, but it's their opinion. But nobody can question the heart of those players today. They played extra tough.
Really? Nobody can question the hearts in their players. I think you find like fans like Jazz, Lee Gunner and that, they question the players' performances, and rightly so. Because your team underperforms. It's as simple as that.
And went to penalties
against Manchester United. Not, no disrespect to Tamworth, not Tamworth, right? Where Tottenham were able to literally leave out nearly all their team. All those players that you saw playing there, they literally played all that time, right? And then they come a really intense game like this, right? You go 1-0 down, you know the pressure that's coming. You know the pressure that's coming if you lose this game.
Yeah.
They showed a lot of bottle, a lot of heart, and I think it was exemplified by Gabriel.
Oh, Magalhaes.
What? I mean, this guy's a leader of the, a real leader. He stood up today. He stood up big time, right? And I thought he was absolutely, him and Saliba today were immense. Mars Lewis Skelly. What?
Can we talk about him? Just talk about him a little bit. Mars, because Gabriel will get all the flowers. He got man of the match by
without a doubt.
And I'm sure many people spoke about it. But Mars Lewis Skelly,
what a kid.
When he was coming through, there was so much noise around him because maybe I suppose it's a flashier position. I think people look for that, score goals. But Lewis Skelly coming that age, 17, 18 years old, North London derby. Listen, talk on it a little bit about how much pressure he was under.
What performance by him today? The guy's keeping out, right?
Yeah.
The guy's keeping out players out of the team, experienced players, right? Even with the injury to Calafiori, he's still keeping out, Zinchenko. He's keeping out Kieran Tierney. These are experienced, but he's been playing excellently for us. Remember, he's only just come.
Yeah.
And the strength he's got on the ball, you're coming up against your Kulizeskis and these are good players, right? And his confidence on the ball, the way he distributes the ball, the way he's so fearless in a game is exceptional. I don't know what they.
Robbie's payment will be in his account this morning once he's woke up after slopping on his takeaway pizza. Yeah, more than likely. 100%.
Doing down here at Haylands, right? But that academy, they are producing some really top players. Really, really top players. Whether they come through into the full Arsenal team or whether they go and play elsewhere, they're all top players. Yeah, Amari Hutchinson the other day. There's many of them, right? So even Daniel Marlin, you're seeing getting signed now by Villa. He's come through the Arsenal academy. They've got a great academy there. And Mars Lewis Skelly, I'm so happy for that kid. Listen, when you get your chance, right? Sometimes it's unexpected. Nobody would have expected that amount of injuries in that position. Tottenham injuries, yeah. And he's come in and he's stepped up. You hear anybody moaning about injuries and thing and that?
No.
Mars Lewis Skelly, he's not even first, second. He's probably about fourth, fifth choice.
He's a midfielder.
Huh?
And
he's made himself first choice. Yeah. But he's probably like a fifth choice.
But how we did it, ain't it?
Right?
Yeah, that's good. Let me ask.
Is anybody chatting about injury? They like Tottenham? They just sit there and moan about it.
Let me ask you this, because I don't like the narrative that it's only Tottenham and it's a look because if we lost this game, the energy would be devastating.
Exactly. Listen, I had a bit of an argument earlier on with Yardman, right? Because I was shocked. Because I think he's, and listen, you know me, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I feel it's a little disrespectful to just say it's only Tottenham. It's a North London derby, and we saw Tottenham, they played the other day, they beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
They beat Liverpool, right? They went to City. They put 4 past Liverpool. City. Everybody knows that Tottenham, even though they're a bit of a basket case when it comes to a football club, on their day, as an attacking force, we've seen them this season. They can score goals. They're a dangerous team. Son, he scored a good goal today. He's a dangerous player. Kulizeski. Even though I don't like Tottenham, you've got to respect that they have some very good players, right? Especially in the attacking sense, right? So, this is a North London derby, and that every one of those players in the Tottenham team and their fans are saying, boy, you know what, even a draw would be a great result here because, we've lost a lot of games, plus that stops Arsenal. But it goes back to what I said. They had an opportunity to do the stopping today without having to rely on City and rely on Liverpool and rely on all these teams that they're going to be wearing shirts of towards the end of the season. And they couldn't do it.
Yeah,
they made it two chances this season. They haven't been able to do it. North London is red.
Do you find it interesting that you're right? Because when we
Sol Campbell, man.
When we lost, it's a good week. I mean, for
Sol Campbell.
It's brilliant.
The interview that he did on our channel was brilliant.
Look at the players. Look at it.
Yeah, he said it. He got to wanting to win. Look at the team. Tottenham fans, he hear what the man said. want to win. I want to win. Right? And the advert was brilliant.
25.
Some of them Tottenham fans have been losing this shit. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
He's having a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Just relax, man. Chill.
Let me ask you this quickly as well, because we're going to get onto that. We're going to get onto that. Just quickly, and we'll talk about that, because Yardman's going to, on that game, you have a good interview depending on what happens against Aston Villa. But before we get to that, you mentioned about everyone seems to pile in when Arsenal are looking like they're failing. Newcastle, I saw other fans, United, Chelsea, laughing. Obviously, we lost one out of the cup to Man United. I saw Spurs fans getting up excited. I'm thinking, where are all what's going on?
Then when they got the chance to do it, you know, some of these guys, they'll have the chance to come there and do it themselves. Yeah, they ain't Newcastle fans. They'll speak with Geordie accents. Come here and do it yourself, and they ain't done it. You know what I mean? So, and I knew, you know, listen, even though tonight, the only thing I'd say, I wanted to see more goals from Arsenal, because we created so much. We played very well in a creative sense. We still need that. We still need to go into the market, Cecil. We still need to go into the market, right? Because honestly, if we converted the chances we had, we'd be absolutely killing off a lot of teams. We probably would be just we'd be nearer to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But it's still on.
Let's just end by asking you your aspirations. It feels like Arsenal is still Liverpool. You know, it's 4. You know what? It actually looks more favourable, but you're getting into that mindset of you don't want to believe too much.
They've got a game in hand.
They've got a game in hand. Villa next, which if I'm honest, North London, you never know how it's going to go, but Villa are a good side.
Villa are up and down side though. Everybody keeps. I mean, my man over there saying about villains. They're all right. Yeah. They're not. They're a good side. They've got some very good players, right? But they're up and down sides. You know what I mean? They got spanked the other day by Spurs.
This is what I was right. Do you think we're going to get this? Do you think we're going to get the same mentality? Sorry, thank you. Do you think the mentality our players squeezed out of themselves because they know they're in front of us? Forget what the manager said. Forget whether he got out his way for a game. Do you think and expect us to get 80% of the mentality we got today to
get more Polish than actual fans at the Emirates?
I do. I think
let's get it right here, geezer. Yeah.
Is we're not burying our chances. It's not about. I don't really think it's about mentality. I don't really think it's about heart. I think we're not putting the. If we'd have put our chance, listen. Let's break it down. Yeah, Manchester United on the weekend. Yeah, we're all pissed off with the defeat because it's Manchester United. We're out of the FA Cup in the third round. But let's be real. What did they do? They were clinical. We weren't. They had almost like the one chance. They put that away. They came here. They were low blocked for the game, and we should have broken them down. We should have won that game in 90 minutes, and we didn't put away our chances. The game against Newcastle was a similar type of thing. We didn't put away our chances. Where I do feel I want to see Arsenal. What I want to see, Mikel Arteta and I think they said Josh Kroenke was there today.
He was there. Yeah.
Go into this market. There is still a chance to win this league. There are still things to play for, but we.
Still chance to win this league. Not with the football you're playing this season, mate. And you don't have a clinical goal scorer. What are we doing here? Forget it. You're not winning the league this season.
You can see with what we've got at the moment, without Saka, without some key players. I think we've been missing Ben White as well. His overlapping runs and stuff like that. We're missing. Go and get 2 attacking players, 1 a striker and 1 wide player. The plans that Arsenal have, and I know they're well-laid plans for the summer, you need to bring those forward. Because what's the point in saying this summer? Because we're talking about next season. Yeah. We've still got a lot to play for this season. We're 4 points off.
You still got a lot to play for this season. You're out in the FA Cup. You're going out in the Carabao Cup. So it'd be 6 years without a trophy. Carry on trusting the process, yeah? Oh, back him, trust the process, this and that. Get out of here, man. Carry on doing that, Arsenal fans, yeah? Carry on trusting your own process. And stop, literally, why do rival fans copy Arsenal for saying trust the process? I mean, it's bollocks. So you all know is absolute bollocks. It's all done for the pound note. Social media, this trust the process nonsense. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously.
Liverpool, they've got a game in hand, right? That can quickly, if we get on a little roll, that can quickly evaporate. We're still in the Champions League, right? But we've got no chance of winning the Champions League with the team we've got. But
Oh, no chance. You're not winning the Champions League. And have you won the same number of Champions League as Chelsea? No, you haven't. They've won 2 Champions Leagues. You've won how much? 0.
strengthen it. Go and give yourself a chance. No one said
What, Rashford's winning the league, is he?
Go and give yourself the best possible chance now. We're close in these things. Yeah. It's not like we're a mile. I would understand it if we're miles off. You know, we're in Tottenham's position now. There's no point in going out and saying, right, I'm going to buy a player for £100 million. It's not too late. It's not too late. Mate, they should have bought a... Listen, wait a minute. They should have bought a striker. Wait. They should have bought a striker in the summer, but it's not too late.
Okay. 2 seconds.
Right,
Mr. Transfer Daily, give me one name.
I'm going to say just this last.
That's everyone.
Right? Arsenal, this is literally a mirror of last season, where we are now. Right? That's why you don't make the same mistake.
I think it was 5 points behind Liverpool. 4 now.
Last season, we had a poor Christmas. We got beaten by Fulham. We got beaten by West Ham. Everyone was cussing. We were on a downers, right? Fulham, we lost to, and we lost to West Ham here. Remember? And everyone was we went to FA Cup against Liverpool, right? We lost to Liverpool. Everyone was like, yeah, season done. Well, let's go home, blah, blah, blah. Dubai. They went to Dubai and they come back and they went on an unbelievable run. Do the same this year, but instead of the Dubai thing, go and refresh up the team.
You not got Saka now. He's injured. You got Gabriel Jesus injured. What makes you think the players you got now are good enough for you to go on a massive winning run? Because I'm yet to see it, honestly. Delusional, man. Absolutely delusional. Comical at the highest level. Comedy show.
You can still go and get a striker. Bring forward. Go and get it. Go and get it. You know what I mean? I don't want. To me, you're being too defeatist. Let me. To me. Listen. We'll bring on. Wait a minute. You can say. You can. One second.
I said beat the striker. And you were like, no, you're being negative.
No.
Oh, get the popcorn out. It's all kicking off here.
I've said we've lead a striker since the summer. You can see how Arsenal play. You can see how Arsenal play. We create a lot of chances.
But what? The striker since Aubameyang. So there's one game just ain't a striker. All right. And he's experimenting with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is the joke team when it comes out front.
So
stop these fucking songs. This fan base needs to stop all the 65 million down the drain. Of course it is.
Bro, I'll sing what I want.
No, you know.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is this. Listen, that's
we'll bring you on. No,
listen what I'm saying now, right? No. Forget the defeatist attitude, right? There's still a lot to play for. Go with.
Yeah, he has. Teletubby Robbie has moved into Titan Julian settings. Yeah, literally, mate, he has.
Get a killer in the box. Bring forward the plans for that stage. Obviously,
a killer. You got not a chance that happening, mate, when your manager says we don't need a striker. I mean, it just goes to show how out of his depth he is. But rival fans would love it if he stays in the job, because your team will carry on being in the mud.
So you got a plan for a striker in the summer. Bring it forward, even if you have to spend that extra 10, 15 million on that person that you was hoping to get a bit cheaper in the summer. We need it now. Go and rattle Brentford's cage and see if they'll let Mbeumo go.
Give me one name.
Right? One name.
You want me to sell to everyone on here?
I would personally go and try and get that Vlahovic right now. Right? I think it's a player that's doable. I worry with this whole thing about, well, we want somebody elite, so let's wait on Alexander Isak. We've got a lot to play for right now. And then when the summer comes, There'll be loads of teams in for Isak. How are we even guaranteed that Newcastle would let him go? Because Newcastle are probably going to be in the Champions League. They've gone above Chelsea right now. 2 goals today. Yeah, exactly. So to me, sometimes your main target is not always what you get. We've seen that many a times at Arsenal, right? Right. So go and listen. I don't know whether he'll get it. I'm just giving my opinion. We go and get. Listen, bro. I don't know about now. I mean, I'm not on the board. I'm not on the board. Listen, hold on. I'm not on the board. I don't know how to take it. I'll give you my opinion. I'll give you my opinion. Listen. This needs to stop as well. Just because you say something, oh, you're being too positive. I'm giving my opinion.
I hear it.
This is my opinion. Listen. This is my opinion. I don't know Stan or Josh Kroenke. I'm not on the board. I don't know Arteta. That's one thing. One thing I'm saying is we need to get a striker and we need a wide player now. We've got no Saka. We've got no striker. I don't care. Bro, listen. You know what? I run a business. Yeah? Hold on. Let me just say something. Let me just give you a scenario. I run a business. Yeah. Sometimes you've made a mistake. Sometimes, hold on. You make a mistake in a business, right? You can't just sit down and say, "Oh, I should have done it before." You then have to reevaluate things and say, "Boy, you know what? We've messed up there. We should have done that better. Now
no one will want to go
and see
near
how we're
that
going to deal with this problem
shit.
and how we're going to improve it." And I'm saying that this season we've got so much left to play for. Despite last week, go and get that person now.
Professional football club. The world is
So what are you saying?
We haven't got we've not signed a striker. I want us to get a striker. I'm not saying we don't want to. I wanted Gokper some early, innit? Osman's another one we let slip. And I'll say it about Ivan Toney. Forget the attitude thing. Right now, I would rather have a striker up there with a bad attitude than have no one. They were complaining about Aubameyang's attitude, yeah? He should have stayed. I don't care. Barcelona made a profit on him as well. Yeah, they said we let him go for free. This is not a serious club.
Notice Brown Empire pops and stop the lying Teletubbies. You do know the Kroenkes. Of course he does. Of course he does.
I love what Stricto said earlier about it's almost like a pit stop. Right? We're lucky right now that these injuries have happened now and not in February or March. Go. Oh my God, brother! If you're gonna cry all night.
Yeah,
right. I'm saying. Right, there's a chance now to rectify these problems, right? Go and get it done. There's no Saka, there's no Jesus, right? So even just off of logic, you need to replace those two. They must replace them this January, but you're still in it. We have got a very, very special guest at Arsenal.
There we go. That's literally the end of his cam. I mean, oh my goodness, delusional at the highest level, honestly. I mean, he really thinks that they're still going to win the league. I mean, laughable, absolutely laughable. Right, let's have a listen to. Oh, here we go, Ty. Oh, we got to listen to Ty, haven't we? Let's get it right. Robbie, your nose is growing bigger. Yep. In for the pounds note, mate.
I'm off to TV. I've got Ty with me. I mean, you see many North London derbies. Where does this one rank? What do you make of today's performance from Arsenal?
Guys, I want to say thank you to the NHS, to the volunteers, care workers.
A bit random. Thank you to the NHS. Literally, instead of talking about the game of football, he's straight on to thank the NHS. I mean, okay. That's a bit of a strange one to start. I'm not going to lie.
Teachers, dentists, everyone, the nurses, surgeons, doctors, everyone making it a better time in these times. Boy, listen, I don't even know. Please, Cecil, listen, I love you. You're fantastic, man. So please bear with me because if I fall asleep about 3 times, you're going to have to wake me up. Because fall asleep. Listen, I was ready to sleep. And as soon as we won, I'm out there jumping up. So I'm out there acting like House of Pain and trying to jump around. So
your energy should be up now. I mean, that's
Like I heard about that story about Pinocchio geezer. Yep.
It's a win that, trust me, when I heard the final whistle go, like, again, that feeling of I'm awake, I'm alive. Because I know we need to see a win from Arsenal, and a win we got, and hopefully, do you see Arsenal kicking forward after a win like that over our North London rivals?
Absolutely. Well, so I might as well get this in because obviously football is important, but I think things like this should be said before. I just want to echo what Mikel said, and I agree with him totally about the disgusting, disgraceful abuse of Kai's fiance, wife, partner, whatever the term is, and I think it's disgraceful. And I think that all kinds of
Yeah, that's bang and holder. That has no place in this world whatsoever. Absolutely none whatsoever. Totally out of order.
abuse to any football player or manager should be outlawed, and something's got to be done. And I'd even go as far to say it's not just this. Thank you very much.
Well said.
Thank you. It's not just it. I'd even go back to Postecoglou, and not even tonight when Tottenham played Tamworth. He was in the dugout. There was Tamworth fans knocking the dugout and calling him what for? And how are these people saying it? Who on earth thinks it's okay to personally abuse players and managers? And even I'll go so far as to say refs and officials.
Wow, yeah. And you're right. You're right. No one deserves to get abuse, especially when they're just doing the.
Well done, fair play, fair play. I give you credit for that one. I completely agree with you, 100%. I may not be your biggest fan, but you're absolutely spot on about that. Facts.
Their job or whatever. It's the lowest of lowest. It's ridiculous. You don't come here to play football and get abusive, friends, family, whoever, even yourself. It's not acceptable by in any means.
It's disgusting, and I'll shout at Adam. It's just here. I think they should face the biggest punishment going. I don't know about the jail sentences. I don't know where that comes, but I think they should not be anywhere near football at all.
Yeah,
it's just absolutely ridiculous. So I think I didn't say many of Adam. I really am sorry to hear about that about Kai's partner, and I really hope that she's okay and Kai is okay, and that his family is not affected. Anyway, and I just wanted to say that.
Because you're right to say that, and obviously Arsenal won, so let's talk about the game quickly. I do want to mention the corner that we got that led to the goal. It wasn't a corner, so you're going to thank the refs for that as well?
Yes, no. Well, so I hear. I haven't seen it.
Yes, no. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? I don't know what answer I got there.
No. I don't know.
It definitely was a goal kick. It came off our player. I'm letting you know that my eyes are very good.
Okay.
I watched on the screen replays. Yeah.
Okay, fam. Well, then it's a mistake. But what I would say is that, listen, I don't want to go to other games, but I saw at Stamford Bridge.
Wow, don't say Ty has actual sense or changing. I'm shell shocked, but what he said was very, very true. What Kai Havertz's fiance had to go through, and Kai Havertz himself, disgusting, out of order.
That the referee was sent to the monitor, and he did not send off David Brooks. He gave him a yellow card. Whereas when we played Bournemouth, the referee was sent to the monitor, sent off with it. But I would say maybe we got lucky today. But
should we get lucky with the result? Do you think?
Not really, because I thought we deserved it. I thought when we went 2-1 up, it's a shame that Gabriel's goal was being given as a Sri Lanka on goal. But I thought Leandro's goal, brilliant goal. Very happy for him because of the criticism he was getting, and obviously Martin with the assist. But once we went 2-1 up, I thought even though we wanted a third, we made sure that we didn't concede a second, and I thought it was brilliant game management. And I was even saying, but Adam is featured a lot. I've got to thank Adam. Even before the game, when I came to the bridge, there was flares, and I think it's big up Ashburn Army, and it was a fight. Listen, I want to stay there, but it was about 20 and I thought I'm going to be late, but it was brilliant. I saw the flares and they were singing the song. It was absolutely magnificent.
That's what it needs to be in those sort of derbies to build the atmosphere. We need to get behind the team, and it feels like everyone did today. And in the result,
we made it according. That was before the game, so it was interesting. I think Tottenham went ahead against the run of play. It was deflected from Son, But I thought once we what it is that I thought we lost. The fans were brilliant, because I was also saying in the interview with Adam that against Manchester United had more than Newcastle had for semi-finals. Yeah. So you didn't really you saw not only the real fans, but the fans were scattered. But today you saw the real fans in our element.
Good. That's what I said. And just to finish up, give me one name you want to see sign in the January window. Give me one player.
Wow.
Robbie's been doing it for everyone on Mars.
Okay, that we could get, or
anyone.
Anyone, you mean realistic or unrealistic?
It's just up to you. I was going to hear what name you pull out the bag.
Well, I wouldn't say unrealistic, but I would say I'm going to have to go for my countryman,
Victor Osimhen.
Yes.
Ty, thank you very much.
We have got a very, very
Osimhen. Wow. I mean, like I said, I'm not Ty's biggest fan, but what he said was absolutely spot on. And you have to give him a round of applause for that. Fair play. Credit where it's due, yeah? Right, let's have a listen to Lee Judges. To be fair, Lee Judges is one of them who I don't mind listening to, because he seems to talk facts, and he's definitely been Arteta out in the past. So, yeah, let's listen to what he's got to say.
AFTV, Lee, a much needed win in the North London derby, coming from behind to win it, and you say we got to get the first goal. We didn't get the first goal, but what a response.
Well, listen, first and foremost, I've got to thank Kevin Paul, who was sitting next to me, because they picked me up. I'd gone. When we conceded that goal, I'd gone.
Because we started well, didn't we?
We started so well. We missed a couple of chances. They had hardly any possession. They had two, one from Kulichevsky, which is a gilt-edged chance, and then the other one they score. And we're missing and missing and missing. And I turned around and I said, I want to go home. There's no way we're going to score two goals. Keep faith. I feel physically and utterly a wreck. But I don't care. Listen, we've just beaten probably the worst Tottenham team since I've seen for a few years. They were poor. We got the job done, and it's bloody lovely.
You said earlier, when we were doing sort of, talking like the starting 11 and stuff like that, you said that it doesn't matter really about the performance as far as you're concerned. No. It's all about 3 points and getting back on track.
100%. If you want to go on about negatives, there's a lot of them, but I don't care about them today. You know what I mean? And we can go on there. I don't talk about negatives. That's another day. You know what I mean? But if we play like that against Villa, we probably lose. So we've got to be a little bit more ruthless. But it ain't about that today. It's about, I'll tell you what it's about. In my opinion today, 11 players out there or the squad of players out there that have come in for a bit of stick, and quite rightly so, and a manager, and turned it around and made every Arsenal fan happy. And that's all that matters today. All that matters today. You know what I mean? Like, love Turkish, but you shouldn't be telling people not to sing and whatever, because what we've got to do as fans, and listen, I thought his interview was fantastic, but you cannot say that about fans, because at the end of the day, what you are as a supporter is to come here and back your team.
Well, they did today.
And they did today.
Thanks. I mean, you shouldn't tell fans what to do, If someone want to leave the stadium early, they can. If some want to stay until the end, they can. Because at the end of the day, it should be your decision.
Now, thankfully, I didn't listen to Sergish, right? And
did he say not to sing?
He did. Well, look, the
whacker.
But listen,
he didn't say not to sing.
And listen, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whatever you say, like, the parts of his interview were spot on. And I'm not knocking him for that. I'm just saying, like, but if fans give up and don't do what we've done today, I don't know if we win that game today. The atmosphere in there was fantastic. One of the reasons it was fantastic because the last two games we've had like half our stadium taken over by away fans and everybody moved around. Today was proper allocation, stuck in the corner, and Arsenal fans were fantastic. And at the end of the day, you know, those players today who deserve a rollicking for the last couple of games and whatever, I thought each and every one of them today was magnificent, apart from when they got in the box. Right? Other than that, but you know, I know you give Kai Havertz a 0 out of 10 like that, and I'll tell you this now, he weren't fucking great today, but his work rate and he's put his body on the line, everything today was absolutely outstanding. Yeah. And at the end of it, that is what you have to say about the fans today. Everybody got behind the team, and listen.
And there was a reaction from the team. There was a reaction, 100%. and you know,
100%.
That's why I say, you know, you got to give them a lot of credit today because, you know, you get that feeling of, oh my God, when you go 1-0 down against Spurs at home, after you've started well, you're thinking, is it going to be another one of those days?
Rob, I can't. Look, I'll criticise when the players don't do well, and I'll criticise and whatever. But if those players were me when that first goal went in, right, we'd have lost 3 or 4-0. I was gone. I needed something. I needed something from the players, and by God, they gave it to me. For that 10 minutes after that goal, I cannot praise those players any more than what I can do today. I thought they were fantastic. I'll tell you what, Gabriel, absolutely, you know what I mean? Like, what, if anybody, listen.
Yeah, and to me, he was like literally the best player out on the pitch, Gabriel. I thought he did really, really well, to be honest.
Sing his song and sing it bloody proud, like, because that today he was, oh my God. That is a Brazilian. But I question that. He might have been born in Iceland. I'll tell you, like, you know what I mean? Because he feels exactly how I feel, and he's lucky enough to be able to go and do it on a football field in the Arsenal colours. Like, you know what I mean? So much admiration for him. He made a mistake against Man United. What a comeback when it really matters. And I don't care what anybody says. People go, oh, you was having the ump with them on Sunday and having the ump with them against Newcastle.
Well, you can criticise.
Of course you can. But I'm as fickle fan as they can be. You do the business against Spurs, all is forgiven. Right? I mean, even though that is a poor Tottenham side, all is forgiven.
Title race back on for you now? 4 points behind.
Never off.
No, you wouldn't say that the other day.
Listen, you know, if you want to go on title races and things like that.
I mean, it's 4 points now, isn't it?
Listen, heart, desire, and if those boys want it, right, and the manager, you had all the proof that you want out there. Like, have they got the quality to do it? And that's a different matter.
Nope, but not with your current squad. You definitely not got the quality to do that. I mean, let's get an embarrassing right here, yeah? You got no clinical goal scorers, so how on earth are you going to win the league?
Got to get some bodies in up front line. You can see that today. Really, we know what we need. If the club do that, then that's fine. It's not about worrying about what the title is today. Like, listen, Tuesday was a good day for us. Everybody around us dropped points. We're not at our best. We've got problems up front. We know that. But today was about just forget about anything else. Today was about getting the pride back into the team. Winning the North London derby, which is, I do believe that's the double over them. It'll be the old Sol Campbell double. On the day when Sol come out and put his colours to the mast. Thank you, Sol. Winding all those Spurs fans up, like, you know. And I've got a little photo on my phone, like, you know, 5 minutes from the end, empty seats. I love it. I love it, like, you know what I mean? They come over here with hope. They go home in defeat. It's fantastic. But at the end of it, we wasn't at our best today. But I tell you what, like, I thought that's probably the best performance we've done for a little while. Proud of each and every one of them. Like, and I'm going to say this now, Mikel. I criticise when I criticise. It got everything spot on today. All the substitutions, the team selection. I'm going to say it. holding my head in my hands when I see Trossard out there now, you know.
Yep.
And if you don't shoot, you don't score.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Weren't the greatest of shots, was it? But it went in, like, you know. So credits to Trossard for doing that. I will say he can be a little greedy, little sod every now and then. But he was greedy today, and it's worked. And all of a sudden, like, I've had the hump with Leo. I've had the hump with him. But I was singing Trossard again. Trossard again. Trossard again. Trossard again. Trossard again.
Finally, who do you like to see us bring in this January transfer window? Give me one name.
One name, John Duran. Aston Villa.
Okay, that's a Yardman said him as well.
And I'll tell you why, because I do think there's something not quite right at Aston Villa. It's unsettled them a little bit. I think I like test the water for that one. Premiership proven. If not, Vlahovic. And if not, if I said that right, get in a wide player as well. I do think we need two. I do think that we need two, like, you know. But just you know what I mean, give us something. Without being negative, I don't want to be negative about today, but you can see, like, even though we won today,
should have won by more.
Should have won by more. I haven't eaten today. I've been physically sick, and if we had a striker today, I'd have had a nice 20, 25 minutes at the end of the day. I've aged 10 years. Thank you, Mikel. Get the job, get the striker in, and like at the end of the day, there's some youngsters here with air. If they don't, it'd be like me and you in 10 years' time.
A very, very special game.
League judges will be Optawet's Arteta's sock. Yep. More than likely, but just goes to show how much brown envelope these AFTV merchants are, honestly. But, you know, I have to give Ty credit though for what he said about Kai Havertz. That was absolutely spot on, honestly. That, fair play to him, yeah? Fair play. Whether you're his biggest fan or not, you have to give Ty credit for that, surely. I mean, unbelievable by Ty. Give credit where it's due, yeah? But, you know, the match itself, would I say it was the best North London derby? No, absolutely not. You know, at times I thought it was very lackluster. Both teams looked a bit lost for ideas. So it just goes to show how much both of them are in the mud. I mean, let's get it right. Both of them are absolutely in the mud. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's insane, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, we are going to redirect Lee Gunner now. He's still live doing his emergency meeting. Make sure when you head over to stream, you say Mr. Joshy J Raid or Mr. Joshy J sends you over here. I'll be back for the Manchester United and Southampton match reaction emergency meeting, and I will be doing a bit of a live watch-along to it as well. I may not be able to do all the first half, but I'll definitely do all the second half, so do join me for that if you're interested. So yeah, look forward to bringing that to you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a fun 3.5 hours. And yeah, we got to carry on landing it on these brown envelopes. They should not be allowed to get away with it. We will carry on calling them out because we are authentic on this channel. We are unfiltered. Yeah, cheers, Michael. Thanks for all your kind comments as well. Good night, and thank you for watching, everyone.